Back at it again. Gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Steak and Eggs. And today, I'm joined not only by Tectone and Emiru, but also by one of the longest streamers on Twitch.television, Sodapoppin.
Hey.
Woo, Soda's here.
Very excited.
I'm
Our first guest.
Oh, am I actually the first guest?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, you didn't have a guest last week.
Yeah, it's a lot of pressure, huh?
Oh my god.
Are you uncomfortable?
No, I'm comfortable. I know you guys. We've talked about, how the podcast is done, and from what I've gathered, it's like whatever the fuck you want to talk about.
Yeah, we scripted everyone ahead of time.
It's just
Yeah.
whatever the fuck you want to talk about for the most part.
Have you ever done a podcast before?
Yeah, I've done some. I've done some podcasts, and most of the ones I've been on, it's been like every 10 minutes, it's like, hey guys, ad break, this and that and this, and talk about that. And I'm always just...
Starforge PCs, guys.
Oh, yeah, true.
StarforgePCs.com, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, best PCs in the universe, guys. Okay, yeah, what were you saying?
Mine was during the fucking... it was like I think it was the Cash App era, where like every 10... Cash App! And it'd go through like 5 more minutes, Cash App! And it's just...
And there's no chat interaction because everybody's posting their Cash App. And then after you tell them, all right, guys, it's over, they still keep doing it because they're like, well, I need this money. I got to keep typing it.
It's hard to see them as humans.
Yeah.
Sometimes, it really
They're
is.
not. They're not.
A lot of them are not, you're right. But it's truth be told, most of them, if you're being realistic, are. And it's hard to fathom that is a human being behind the screen. Just,
Well, think about it. And you are 14 years old and you have a Cash App account and there's a chance that you will win $1,000. Like if you are 14, $1,000 will change your life.
You can buy the planet.
Buy whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
I mean, it is actually crazy. Like, because I remember I was so excited for my birthdays. I would get like $20 bills.
Yeah.
And I remember looking in my wallet, seeing like 200. I'd be like, I can buy 2 video games. Like what you can do with $200. Now you give me $200. I'm like, I guess I have a lot of money.
That's just getting old.
It's like bills.
With $200, you can pay for 30 minutes extra in Raid Shadow Legends. That's a lot of energy, man.
Okay.
That's a lot of time.
Yeah, man. It's actually funny. I have a bunch of buddies who are addicted to VR chat, and I could not get them to quit whatsoever. So I was just like, bro, if you quit for a month, I'll give you $50.
How can you be addicted to VR chat?
First of all, 7 of them quit. Thank God.
I just don't know what you can do in VR chat.
That's what I tell them.
I don't understand.
They sit there.
I've known people that will just be there like 12 hours a day.
Yep. They
literally live in there.
It's freaky, bro.
I think that's so cool. I can't wait for it to happen more. I think it's going to be great.
Are you going to be doing that shit?
I hope so. And so, I remember I was watching this video. Have you all seen the AI photorealistic drawings?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. It is amazing. And I was telling people, born too late to explore the world, born too early to explore the universe, born just in time to make photorealistic AI cat girls. Perfect.
I've gone to some like VR orgies here and there.
Oh,
but
yeah?
they're like, those don't last that long. And then outside of that, all you really have to do is one, get way too hammered to like exist, which will sign you out of VR, or I don't know, play golf maybe with some friends. I don't get it. Now I understand how you can know life. WoW, for example, because it's a game, but in VR, what the fuck are you doing?
Isn't that kind of the same thing as GTA RP? Because I know you did a lot of that back in the day.
Well, that's somewhat of a video game.
Okay.
Right? In VR, like you're not fucking. Well, you are fucking, but like but like you're more so just talking to people, like not role playing. It's not a game.
Oh, I know. I remember.
That's what people want, right? They like want to be the person and socialize.
Absolutely. I was watching you in VR chat, and it was like Nanners and another like VR girl that were like getting it on with each other at like this, not really, but like flirting with each other.
Was it on Rob's stream?
Yes, and so I was watching it, and I was like, wow, this is actually kind of hot, right? And like I was getting into it. I'm like, all right, this is great. And then out of fucking nowhere, I hear off camera, Lakari, hey guys, hey, where are you? Oh wow, hey, what's up guys? How you doing? And he immediately ruined the entire thing. So yeah, I understand why VR chat is great, of course.
Let me tell you why it's really bad.
Okay.
So I did VR chat.
Keep in mind, your idea of really bad is probably my idea of really good.
Okay, well I'm gonna change that. So I did a subathon for 42 days about a year back in VR chat. did the whole shebang. I immersed myself. I slept in VR. I did some weird shit in VR. I'll just say it.
Yeah.
But when you go to people who live in VR and you hang out with them in VR, then you hang out with them in real life, it's a different experience. Because there are some people who like get that it's like a different world, and then there are other people who just think it's just real life.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and so then they'll still do the same things.
Like what?
Like Sodapoppin. I'm going to move my hand towards your face.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm
not going to do it. It's so weird.
He's right. There's a lot of people like. I've met a lot of VR chatters, and they're just, some of them are just off. Like Rob has to, so Rob does these lobbies. He has to basically gatekeep 95% of the people that want to hang out because they're just all just wrong.
Well, what do they do? Are there like examples? Of
Socially inept.
What do you think people in VR chat do?
I assume that they're just like, they
What's
just
the
don't know
worst
how
thing
to, the worst thing I think could happen.
That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. That's bad.
It's pretty bad. VR chat is unhealthy. I don't know how the hell. Did you get Phantom Sense when you were in VR for that long?
Yes. Here's the thing. So here's my problem is because I thought it was bullshit. The other problem is I got.
Is that like Spider Sense or what?
Yeah. So pretty much.
What is this?
Okay. So not every time, but sometimes when somebody would like move their hands on my face, I would feel it because my brain would trigger the response like I was about to feel it.
That's awesome.
It was, but it was weird.
So does it work like in other ways too? If
Like sexually?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
That's what they claim.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't have. Well,
some people have it, some don't. But
I get Phantom Sense sometimes, but not to the point where like, wow, I'm gonna come. Like that doesn't happen.
Okay. Makes sense. I don't know. I'm going to have to look into this. I ordered a VR chat headset, and I think somebody stole it off my porch or something. I'm not sure.
Or the possum.
Never shows up. Yeah, it was $1,000. Just
Which one did you
deleted.
get?
The Steam one.
The
That's
Index.
the best one.
It's the only good one.
Yep, and it's gone. I think that more and more games. The thing is, like, if you guys have ever seen any of the VR games, like, have you ever actually played any of the VR games?
Yeah.
How are they?
Motion sickness.
Yeah.
They suck.
Yeah, they're not good.
No, VR is trash in every single way.
Why?
Well, one, you have to get completely set up, which is awful, not fun. Don't enjoy doing that. Now you're finally set up.
Yeah.
Let's just, for me, like, one, my face is going to start hurting. I'm going to start sweating.
Yeah.
There's different face masks you can buy, DLCs to your Index to make it better. Then you have to charge everything. Now you have to move. Now I'm fucking tired. And it's exhausting. And then walking around, you're constantly hitting the border of your place. It's just a million things that are just annoying. And there's limited amount of things you can actually do. A keyboard and mouse, like what you can actually do with a keyboard and mouse is crazy compared to VR where you're just your boring hands.
I totally agree. I think that we need a Neuralink in order for it to actually be popular. 100%. Like, have y'all seen the people that are playing Elden Ring with their mind?
What?
What?
What are you talking
I'm
about?
not even fucking kidding you.
No, I've not seen that. What the fuck?
I didn't believe it either. They are actually able to play Elden Ring with their mind by imagining certain things and then training a computer to detect different brain waves. And then by doing that, the brain waves tell the computer to input something in Elden Ring.
What?
Where, how have I not heard of this? Is anybody streaming that?
I watched a video on it.
That is the coolest shit I've
Did they like explain like what do they think like forward and it goes forward?
I think that it depends, and it's actually not a 1-to-1 ratio. It's like sometimes they'll think of like a wave rushing over in order to do like an overhanded attack, right?
Yeah.
But like think about how good that is compared to how good it was 5 years ago. It's like in 10 years, I'm going to be playing every game with my mind. It's going to be fucking great.
That's actually so sick.
Yeah, I mean that's the technology we're in right now. It's just we're going up, you know.
Oh yeah.
I will say, talking about the VR, the only thing it does right is horror. Horror games in a VR headset.
That's true.
It's terrifying.
Okay.
I could never do that. Is this the clip?
So yeah,
Elden
playing
Ring
it with
with
the
her
brain.
brain?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think that's the one.
Oh, so she is a streamer.
Yeah, I watched it on YouTube, but I guess she was a streamer.
But look at the top right. She's got a sub goal of doing VR horror. That is how. It's funny that we bring it up.
Yeah.
That is. She's able to fucking play Elden Ring with her brain. But you know what the challenge is? VR horror. That's.
Play that with your brain.
Wait, so
no, just in general.
how Is she like wearing something on her head? Like I'm still so confused.
Yeah, I think so. And it's like a reader, and
I like can't see from here.
Yeah, it like measures different types of like brain. Was that Jake Lucky? Just randomly showed up in there. I don't know what that.
Oh yeah, she is wearing something. Okay.
Yeah. See, and so it's like different neural sensors.
You know, the next step might be like the big VR mask with those neurosensors like on the mask as well, and the whole thing comes as one big package.
Yep.
And it'll be wireless too.
Because like I didn't like the Wii because like I don't play video games to move.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to, like that's the like this is the it doesn't even make sense. Like why am I it's like I like diet soda. Like why would you drink diet soda? Just drink water. Like I play video games because I want to sit there in my chair and do nothing except for do this with my hands, you know?
Yeah.
And then the Wii, it's like you've got to go, oh, in order to make Link use his sword, you have to go like this. It's like I don't want to do that. My arm's gonna get tired.
Have you ever played DDR?
Yeah, I did.
See, that's good.
Controller.
What?
That is the better way.
Arrow keys.
That's the better way.
Okay, I've played with arrow keys too, but with your feet's fun.
Yeah, but then it's like that was harder.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is, and then it's hard to play again because now you're tired.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah, I think my experience with the DDR is when I played 2 songs and then I'm done for the rest of the week, bro.
Was that just at my place?
Yep. Emmy's actually a freak at DDR.
Yeah,
I love DDR. Like I have so much fun playing DDR that I don't realize I'm tired until like 4 songs later.
Wow.
And then I'm just like dead.
It's a good workout.
Yeah, it's good.
We might be 60 years old. We will be the old fucks in the world, and the young generation of gaming will have neurolinked VRs and be fit as fuck. That might be our future.
I think gaming's dead.
You might be right.
You think it's dead? It's
Gaming
over?
will never die.
Yeah, because when was the last time we got a new genre? What was it?
Vampire
When was the
Survivor.
last time we got a new genre of fucking books? Those have just been around forever.
Yeah, they're dead. Nobody reads.
Yeah.
That's my exact point.
No,
Who
people
reads?
read. People
Ooh.
do read.
Name 70,000 people who read.
Okay, well,
Nobody reads, man. Come on.
I mean, yeah, gaming isn't gonna die, but it is dying on Twitch.
You really think so?
I absolutely it is.
Why do you think it's happening?
Because currently the top streamers on Twitch they do not play video games at all, because video games don't get as many views. And so everyone coming to Twitch is going to, I mean, it's like a new game releases. Everyone's going to click the #1 streamer in that section, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Twitch as a whole, everyone's going to click the #1 streamer on that platform.
Mm-hmm.
The top 5 streamers on the platform pretty much always will not be playing a game unless it's some special event. And so everyone's getting funneled through that, and gaming is just not. It's the background at this point.
So you think
funny.
you think that it's happening because of a negative feedback loop that constantly rewards people who aren't making gaming content by aggregating their content above gaming content?
You had too many big words in what you just said.
I didn't get
But you know what I mean.
Yeah, I get what you
Yeah.
mean. Somewhat. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's just how it's going to... It's funny because Twitch is actually a website that came from Justin, because Justin was becoming too much of a gaming website. Like, let's just make a whole nother platform specifically for just gaming. And now the gaming is the background on Twitch. And it's once again...
It's
the
just
IRL
chatting.
content. It's just chatting. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you said when you used to play World of Warcraft. That it's just chatting, but with like laser beams and like
Just chatting with buttons.
yeah, with buttons.
That's what
yeah.
people call my stream.
oh yeah, that was like for
Yep.
Hearthstone too, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's how it was for Genshin as well.
I mean, truth be told, like watching games can be pretty damn boring sometimes. It's the truth, but it's just how it is.
I also think that the way that people stream video games on Twitch that's good for Twitch viewership isn't good for YouTube viewership. And I think that's like another big issue is that people keep chasing Twitch numbers, and in doing so, what chases Twitch numbers is dragging out content, but what gets YouTube viewership is having short bursts of very entertaining content with kind of lulls in between. I think that Rust videos are like the best example of that, how Rust is extremely popular on YouTube. It has like millions and millions and millions of views, but on Twitch, comparatively, it's much smaller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're right, because there's so many boring moments in between the good moments.
Well, it's like, yeah, these guys made us mad, so we waited outside their base for 8 hours, and then there's a cut, and it's 8 hours later. You don't have to sit there.
Skip to the good part, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, also with Rust, you can't really stream doing any of that because stream will just ruin it.
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
You're trying to like do cool things like where you actually have to plan something out, and if the other person's informed, it's all ruined. Things like that. Then you get a bunch of fake interactions too. It sucks. You can't stream that kind of stuff, but that's just how it goes.
Oh yeah, like RPing is a big streamer. That actually makes me really annoyed because like RP servers like for GTA RP become less about like actually doing RP and more about like pandering to bigger streamers and just trying to like be like there was what there's like you did GTA RP for a pretty long time?
Yeah, I did.
Where like police officers would go and like arrest bigger streamers. That way their stream would have to watch their interactions, and that way they could get more exposure rather than actually focusing on the RP.
I don't think, in my opinion, with GTA, I don't think anyone. Okay, some actually they straight just went out of their way just to snipe.
Yeah,
just did that. That absolutely went on, but I think it was more like subconscious. Where, let's say I'm being detained, right?
Yep.
And the cop is detaining me. I'm one of the bigger streamers, so that cop is like, well, if this was any other person, they would just let me go. But they do drag it on, and they probably don't even admit to themselves that they're doing it because they're interacting with the bigger streamer, right?
Yeah.
And then as the bigger streamer, you start picking up on these things, that you are treated a little differently. And sometimes it's great. Sometimes you get a job in this game as a GTA or whatever the hell, but most of the time you're just like, fuck, this is annoying.
Yeah.
I mean, I ran a burger joint and I was receiving so many job applications, so many more than I should be receiving.
Burger shop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then of course people are trying to blow up my building every hour,
That
pretty
makes
much.
sense.
Right.
So and eventually I'm like, okay, yeah, and everyone knows that this is going. It's just how it's gonna go. I don't know.
Yeah. People are weird with games, and I think that's another thing. You're right, is that like whenever you're streaming an online game, it's hard to do it because there's so many people that are trying to be fucking annoying. Like, you know, you're streaming classic WoW, there's people being fucking annoying. Rust, people being annoying. GTRP, people annoying. And it's like all of those things make the experience, I think, it's like a very short-term high, and then it just goes down very, very fast. And it's like you can't really turn it off, so it narrows down the type of like gaming content you can do on Twitch and have it be like actually entertaining.
Dude, Fortnite did. Fortnite tried to turn it off. There's these two emotes called the L dance and the donkey laugh.
Yeah.
Right? And they're the most toxic things ever. And they removed them from the game.
Wait, they did?
Yeah.
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, so if you don't already have them, you can't ever get them again because they're trying to reduce the amount of toxic behavior. But like, that's the reason why people play shooters, man. You kill somebody and then you dance on their body. It's the best.
They remove /spit from WoW.
What?
You're
Wait,
welcome.
you heard about like what they added League new pings? There's one that like looks kind of like a noose. It's a hook, like for bait. Like if you're trying to ping your laner to like bait, but I've only seen people use it when they're mad at someone. They'll spam the hook on them, like
on their
KYS.
little model and then
Yeah.
Hang yourself now.
It's so I've never seen anyone actually use it to be like, hey, bait right now.
Yeah. Wait, is the spit because of the storm out?
I think it was like, yes, it was, in my opinion. Maybe this is just delusions of grandeur.
No, you're right.
But I think it's because of the storm mount thing. Yeah, absolutely.
Because you did a thing where like if somebody had a storm out, you would /spit on them, right?
The funny thing about it is it wasn't even me. It was McConnell. McConnell was the one that invented this whole thing. And
I love that,
everybody
dude.
blamed it on me. And it's like, yeah, I agreed with him. I was like, yeah, do this. But like, don't tell me I invented this. I didn't. It was just McConnell's idea and I pushed it.
The thing is, so I played WoW with Vicky. She never played she's played every MMO ever.
Yeah.
And she loved that mount. I told her, I was like, you understand, if you use this mount, people they can't, but they would spit on you constantly. She loved that.
And Vicky is Vebe, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
your
it's
girlfriend.
Vape. Sorry, yeah, Vape, my VTuber girlfriend. I don't care.
You like VTubers?
No.
Yeah.
No. I'm not the biggest fan of VTubers are fine. I mean, at the end of the day, it's fine. Do what you got to do. It's your thing.
I would like you to go on record, and I would like you to say right now, who introduced you to Vebe, Soda? Who did it?
I mean, yeah, it was you.
Oh my God.
It was on, what the fuck were we doing?
We did a game show. We did
What game show was it?
Island of Riches.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, that's where you met?
Yeah.
Yep.
I thought you guys met like gaming or
Hey,
something.
you know what's crazy?
Well,
I even paired them up because I thought they would like each other.
What the
As friends.
fuck, dude?
Isn't that
yeah,
crazy?
so yeah, we met on that, and then we went on Rob's VR, so back to VR, Rob's game show, and I mean we were both flirting pretty hard.
Yeah.
You got Riz?
No, but she does. I picked up. I can tell what's going on, and she knew what was going on. And then we were subtle, and then it was kind of like, let's hang out let's fucking hang out again. And then we went to Rob's New Year's party, which is like off stream, a lot of nudity.
This is in VR.
In VR,
Okay.
yeah. So we went there, and we both kind of knew that there was something going on. But it's when you first meet someone, right, or start talking, and then we go in, and a lot of flirting. Both got hammered. Started dating the next day.
There it is.
Damn.
But
So-
who asked out who?
I did.
Hey, good shit.
My man.
I'm proud of you, dog.
Thanks, homie.
That's awesome.
Yeah, she was like, "Really? Like that fast?" I'm like, "Yeah." So we started dating the next day.
That's sick.
Yes.
Damn.
Dude, I'll be real. I don't fuck around either. Right when you know, you know.
Yeah, it was one of those. So it was good. And now we're moving in together. So things are actually pretty solid. Fucking VTubers.
It's awesome, man.
I don't know.
They're great.
Yeah,
I'm a big VTuber guy. I love those people.
we know.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a VTuber that you don't know.
Yeah.
Nah, I try to make sure that I go out and I try to know all of them at least. Because the cool thing about VTubers is
Gotta
they all do it for a reason.
Gotta catch them all.
Exactly. They're like Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like they all do it for a reason. I like knowing like why do you not just do face cam? And they had like these cool stories about like, they're like in a hospital and they can't do it.
Oh, is that common?
Yeah. And I don't
Oh,
want to
really?
like say which ones like out of like
Right, yeah. I would have thought that for most of them it's just like they just wanted to, like they just thought it was cool.
Yeah, that too. Or like, oh, I don't feel like wearing makeup. So I'll be a dog girl on the internet.
That's what I always thought. To be honest.
I mean, it is. I mean, like from what I've gathered, it's like it does. I've done VTubing like kind of ironically.
But yeah.
That was ironic. I thought you liked it. That's my problem.
Fuck no, that thing sucked using it. Like, I mean, from a girl's perspective, it's nice. You don't have to like fucking do your makeup, you don't have to get ready, right?
Yep.
But from my perspective, I don't do that stuff already, and I go on, and now I'm sitting here. I fucking put like you have to actually over amplify every facial gesture.
Yep.
So you want to smile? Like it's absurd, and just to make the fucking stupid thing pick it up, and you got it's just a massive hassle.
Dude, watching VTubers do their thing in real life is
Have you seen that?
so many times.
Oh god.
It is the dumbest.
I'll be honest. I'm surprised they let you. I would be insecure.
I'll say it. It's cringe.
I had no
Yeah.
idea. Wait, so they like everything they have to like really
Yeah.
like dang.
Yeah, I mean, like the technology's gotten better, so it's not like
Not as
bad.
bad.
But at the same time, it is
that
like
sounds annoying.
there was times when I was using it where I would just like have my resting normal face, and then now I've got resting bitch face on my VTuber,
Yeah.
but I'm in a good mood, so
Right.
I have to force this bullshit smile
The whole
like,
time.
Yeah, so it's just that's kind of how you have to do it.
Oh my
I had no idea it was like that.
Yeah, that sucks. Holy fuck.
Yeah,
That's so bad.
So it was more exhausting being a VTuber than sitting there actually on a camera. Then again, I don't put any effort in the first place, but just I can recognize the effort that gets put into that kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
Now that
VTubers get it rougher, I feel like, because like at first, like when I saw VTubers, I was like, that seems so much easier. Like you just have like a model, you don't have to like put yourself out there. But there's that which I didn't know about, and then VTubers also get like the biggest weirdos apparently.
Oh, it's
Oh my god.
yeah, the biggest like
Parasocial
obsessive
viewers for
viewers.
Because you filter them out, right? And so, like, anybody who's going to sit there and watch an anime girl for like 6 hours a day, I mean, this is going to be like if you take the average of
fair.
these people versus the average of the people that just watch normal streams, you're going to get more weirdos in this category. That's just how it is.
It's fair.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of mental illness. Vicky actually
Oh, I read threads about this stuff all the time and like
Yeah.
these crazy posts. I love this. I love reading their unhinged rants, like, 8-paragraph post on like 4chan that's going to get deleted in like fucking 1 hour.
I can't
it's
even figure out how to
done.
use 4chan.
Really?
Yeah, I look.
really?
Yeah, I don't know how to. I open them like the fuck do I just get annoyed and close it.
Oh, I love reading the things. I think they're hilarious.
From what I've heard, it is the mentally ill like worst of all of it.
You know what's crazy? That's how I discovered VTubers. I was in high school and I went on 4chan/B
Yeah.
and I found Neanners. That was the first VTuber I ever watched.
Wait, she's been around that long?
Yeah, but she did. I don't even know if she likes people
Well,
talk about this, but she used to do like rap songs and shit.
I thought everyone knew that she did like song covers and shit.
Yeah.
They're good though. Like
they're
I
good.
still see people use them for like TikTok and stuff.
Yeah, Neanners is the goat.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I had no idea she had done it for that long too.
Yeah, she did music
Yep.
for a long time.
I thought VTubing just started to happen in like 2016 or
Oh
something.
well, like she like got her start off that, and then she like transitioned into a VTuber.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
VTubing's fucking weird.
I think my favorite thing is when people go onto VTubers chats and they say, "Wow, you look so beautiful today," and I'm like, "Bro, they look the same as yesterday."
They gotta be.
Yeah.
They're a PNG, brother.
Like that's something I would say is like a joke. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Ironically, but I know that some of them are being serious.
The problem is, it's not some; it's like a lot of them.
I know. There's that many that it's like you damn well know in this fucking herd of whatever the fuck this is, there are some fucks.
But I think there's a big difference in like liking VTubing and thinking that it's cool versus like being like, actually, I only watch VTubers because they're my queens and they all look very beautiful. Like identifying as like a VTuber community member. There's a big difference. Like, I'm an Oma guy. Come on, guys. I mean, not that weird.
They're proud to be simps. That's one thing that I think is very different with
Financial slaves. Have you ever
yes,
seen those?
Findom. Yep.
Or is that what they're called? I think.
Well, it's a pay pig.
Yeah, pay pigs.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, there's so many of them.
Those are just common in general, not just.
It's crazy. That blows my mind.
Oh, yeah.
There's so many of them. Like I have had the pleasure to look at least 5 different like girl streamers email. They just shown me just like at conventions, like look at
Yeah.
that fucking freak. I'm like, oh my god. And I look at it, and they just get email after email of guys that just want to be financial slaves. And the thing is, what the guys email about is complaining that these girls aren't asking for more. So to explain what they are, there are guys that get off on being financially drained to the point where they are struggling in life
Right.
from someone that is demanding money from them, specifically a girl.
Yeah.
And there's tons of them.
That's badass. That's dope, man.
It's like a divorce simulator.
These guys are like complaining. They're like, like, you don't ask for enough from me. I'm not struggling enough. Are you kidding me? What the fuck? That blows my mind.
It's nuts because I'll have like VTuber buddies and they'll have like, maybe like 400 or 500 like concurrent viewer counts.
Yeah.
And I'll see their sub count at like, 2-3K. And I'm like, okay, man, they have a lot of subs. And then I see their top gifters, and I'm not even kidding you. This is
Like 1K. It's one guy.
that's lowballing.
Uh-huh.
There's like
I've
one
seen
of my buddies.
VTubers with like 4K for
It's
1
literally
month.
like one guy, 4,500 subs in the span of 2 months. And I'm like, bro, what are you doing? It's insane. You know what else is insane? Razer.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that.
We love Razer.
Did you ever do your unboxing of the Razer laptop?
No.
I haven't done mine, and I need to do it. Like one of these days, I actually need to do it because I want to use the laptop, and I want to unbox it on stream. I feel like an idiot.
So this Christmas, so I'm supposed to do an unboxing for Razer. They want me to do like a community art thing, right? Where, everyone designs this laptop and then we give it away, right? It's a cool little fun thing for you to do the community they like doing, and also Razer placement, right? And I was supposed to do that, and I was going to give the laptop to my brother for Christmas because I already have one, right? But the laptop never showed up, so I just gave my brother my laptop. And until they give me the laptop to unbox, I will not have one.
Well, I thought that they gave me one, and then they gave me another one, and then I gave you my old one.
We got late Razer laptops going everywhere.
Yeah.
You guys have no fucking clue at this point.
There's like 4 Razer laptops in my house, and I just like use all of them. And I'm like, which fucking one has this thing on it? Like, I just can't.
These are some serious first world problems.
Yeah. Like,
I have so many Razer laptops.
yeah, where did I save my information? I have so many different laptops. What am I gonna do here?
Which one?
Yeah.
I got a message earlier that said Razer wanted someone to do something for them. And I'm like, all right, I'm your guy. I'll do it.
Right.
And you know what they do? They send me a Razer Kraken kitty headset, and they make me do a kitty dance.
Oh wow.
Wait,
Oh,
did
that's
you already do
oh
that?
how cute.
You already did it?
Huh?
You already did it?
I did it at the game
my
day with
God.
Nick, which, by the way, that was such a good event.
Yeah.
It was solid. I am still in fucking pain.
Same.
I mean, you're the only other one who fucking ran. You were goalie, so I don't want to hear shit from you. I mean, you're the only one that was on the field running. Are you sore?
She was.
No, I was on there for like 3 minutes.
Yeah, they brought her on so she could just.
Were you on my
And then
team
she
or the
left.
other?
Other team.
That's
They didn't
crazy.
tag
How
you
you
in?
don't even know.
Dude, I was on defense, so I was never on the other side.
Yeah, but you understand, goalie is hard, bro. They were kicking balls at me.
Okay, I understand. Not that much. And also, like, you're not running up and down the field repeatedly.
Did you not see what I did the night before?
You play. I didn't watch. You went to Town and Country and you played soccer.
Yeah, I brought 12 people and we were doing suicides. Like we were running, like we were sprinting, like we were going crazy.
That's fair, but like when you're sitting there on fourth quarter or whatever the hell.
Is that why you let the balls go through? Because you were tired?
Nick is insane. Okay.
Nick was owning out there, and it was. I've never played soccer. It's the one sport I never played. That's popular.
Hey, I'm gonna just say it. Okay, when your defenders are Russell and Emmy, it's hard out there.
I'm just not built for sports, man. I'm sorry. I did
It's
what
hard.
every time the ball came at me, I was like, get that shit away from me. Like, it usually ended up going to the
You're lucky Miz was on our team.
Our
That
team.
would doubly scare me from that. Yeah.
I mean, the problem is, Miz had that one goal that he got, and from there, I want to be on offense. We won that game on defense.
Yeah.
We absolutely won it on defense. And Miz was great defender, but then stopped defending.
Yep.
And that was where we won the game.
Wasn't getting on camera enough.
Yeah, true. Let's refer to him by his proper title, the Arm Collector.
Oh, yeah, true.
Oh.
I actually, Rob is home, so Rob shattered his elbow in 3 places.
Yep.
Miz felt terrible for that. It's one of the, you ever like play a sport and you accidentally hurt someone, you feel so bad and you just keep apologizing. He felt terrible, but he fucked him up. Rob shattered his elbow in 3 places, just got done getting surgery. Couldn't get surgery the day before because his blood pressure was too high. He was messaging me pictures, randomly bleeding and shit. It was...
Damn.
This is so sad. Hopefully someone
So-
get 5 gifted subs.
Is he good now or what?
I mean, is as good as you can be after getting surgery and just getting...
Yeah.
Well, so I'll just say it. Elbow issues,
Yeah.
it's going to be a problem for life.
Ugh,
That's
fuck
what you
that.
told me.
Yep. Joint issues, it's going to hurt for pretty much forever.
Yeah.
Which
blows.
blows ass.
It sucks. Oh, my God.
It's not badass.
It's not bad.
Quite
I've never broken a bone before, as
Me
far
neither.
as I know. I think this could be a little bit messed up. I never got an X-ray on it, so I'm not sure.
I've never
broken
broken
a
a
lot.
bone.
Yeah.
Never, ever.
Yeah, a lot.
That's
I'm
So
gonna
3,
keep it that way.
we've never broken a bone, all 3 of us.
not really, no. I mean, this might be dislocated or something, but no, not really.
Yeah, I busted my head open. I broke my arm. I stabbed myself in my eye.
Why?
Oh, I was a little kid.
Oh, it is what it is.
Yeah, like I was opening a Swiss Army knife with my teeth, and then the blade just flew in. Yeah, and then this one kid flying jump knee striked me in the jaw and broke my tooth.
I actually had a friend of mine do that to another friend of mine. Fucking flying karate kick. Kicked a sawhorse, like a 2x4 sawhorse, right into my friend's mouth, knocked his fucking tooth out.
Yep.
So fucking crazy. Just watching it happen.
I think the craziest thing I ever broke on somebody else was I tore a guy's nutsack open.
Why?
So because we were all downstairs in my house and we were RPing a Naruto fight,
Yeah.
right? And he was portraying Rock Lee and I was Naruto because I'm the main character.
Yeah,
Guys.
of course,
Pro tag.
And then I pushed him, right? I probably called it like some like almighty push that Payne does.
Yeah.
And then he bumps into his little brother, and his little brother was on the laundry machine.
Yeah.
And the corner of the laundry machine just hit it at the right angle and just tore that shit open.
Oh, God.
So I got an assist on that.
Huge.
Yeah, that was
You've
different.
taken out a guy's ball sack. Yeah. That's a quote.
Yeah, I'm
That's
proud
good.
of that.
I think the worst injury I've ever gotten, if I have to think about it, I've never broken a bone. I've had the wind knocked out of me. I flew into a cactus. That was
you go.
painful.
What happened there? What the
I was
fuck?
hiking and I just slipped and I slid down this mountain.
Oh my God.
And I just went right into a cactus. I have a nasty scar because I ran full speed into a barbed wire fence. I was playing airsoft. I've never really done shit.
Well,
And that's it.
I'm gonna tell a story, and I swear to God, I'm not just making this up on the spot. I swear that you brought back a repressed memory.
Okay.
I went to this place called I think it was called Tinfoil Mountain with my buddies back when I was in high school, and we're all up there, and all of a sudden they just abandoned my ass. Okay, and I am directionally challenged. I'm an idiot. I do not know how to get back to places where I was before. I have to use Google Maps for everything.
Same.
Anywho, I'm like looking around. I'm trying to find them, and this is like a desert mountain. And then my stupid ass steps on like a cactus plant, and one of the needles goes through my feet, and I start bleeding like crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. Okay, so I take off my shoe, I take my sock, I wrap it around my other sock like I seen them do in the movies. I don't even know if I do it right.
Yeah,
I start getting lightheaded. I have no idea what to do. So the only thing that I do is I just find a house anywhere and I just go to it, direct path. I don't try to find a trail or anything.
Yeah.
See a house, I go to it. I go over somebody's fence. Okay, I put my foot in their pool, which I don't know if that was a good idea or not. I don't know if chlorine.
I assume the whole water just started turning red.
Actually, surprisingly, no. Like it didn't change like at all, to be honest.
Okay.
And then I knock on the door, like of their window,
Right.
and they're not even freaked out, and they just help me.
Yeah.
And they take care of me. They get me bandaged up. They clean my foot, and then I was good.
That's nuts.
But it was terrifying for a little bit. But like I always have this perspective. I don't know if y'all are the same, but like I always have this perspective where like I always think the world is such a dark place and like nobody wants to help me.
They're gonna open a door and they're gonna cut your leg off.
Yeah, exactly.
The hills have eyes.
But every single time, no joke, almost every single time I've ever had to rely on a random act of kindness of a stranger, it's always worked out.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I think the world is actually a much better place than I think it is.
It's not that bad. I mean, most people just they don't want to start the stress of some like aggressive interaction. They just want to go about their day and help you out, and that's about it. You know.
Yeah.
You're going around. I mean, what neighborhood were you in?
I don't know.
Was it a nice neighborhood?
Yeah, it was. They had a pool, so it was probably.
They
nice.
had a pool. There you go.
Yeah.
That's
a nice
one.
neighborhood.
That's one big thing that might help you. God, I just remember one of my memories too.
Say it.
I had Y'all ever hear of staph infection?
Yep.
Wait, what's a staph infection?
I don't know, but it was like
Something not good.
it's not
Okay.
good. I had one of like the early staph infections, like
Early staph. Okay.
so. To explain what it is, I don't even know what it is exactly, but
It's an infection that happens while you're in a hospital, right?
well, it happened. I was not in a hospital.
Oh, okay.
I was just
don't
out
understand.
existing. It can form from a scab. It can form from a hair follicle, anything. And I got one right here. I have a scar still, but essentially it looked like I had a spider bite because the center is like the scab. It looks like something bit you, and this big area of pus starts forming, getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And I went to Six Flags,
pop
and I
it?
remember. No, I didn't pop it. I went to Six Flags. I was in middle school. I was first chair. That's future. Sorry. Anyways, we're at Six Flags. Me and a whole bunch of friends. I have staph infection, but it's getting bigger because of the heat.
Yeah.
And it's so bad that my friend's mom is like, "You're going to the ER." I go there like, that's not a brown recluse bite. That's something else. So I go to the fucking hospital, and these guys, they have to like cut me open. They stuff a string to drain the pus. They stuff a string into it and let it it's so gross. Oh, so painful because they can only numb the outside, not the inside of my arm. So I have this string hanging out to keep it from closing, letting it drain for weeks. And now staph infection is highly infective. So I brought up band being first chair. They had to shove me in like the corner, like I have a dank hat or whatever, just away from everyone.
Yeah.
Because I'm infectious. So every class for the next like 6 months, I'm stuffed in the corner away from everyone. I lost first chair because no one could hear me.
Right. Yeah.
So I lost
not-
first chair because of staph infection.
I'm sorry you had to go through that, man.
And then I got like 4 other. Once you get staph infection once, you become susceptible to get it again and again and again. Because I took bullshit, whatever.
It's antibiotics.
I don't know. It's something like that. The whole story. I had to get steroids because I had an allergic reaction. Allergic reaction made me weak and susceptible. I got staph infection, and then I got staph infection again. I just became a sickly fuck up for the next 3 years of my life.
But you don't have it right now.
I don't know.
Maybe not. Well, whenever we did the video, Emiru, where like I was wearing those like knee braces and everything, or like leg braces.
The owner announcement.
They had worn all of my skin down, and it was like all like bloody and like red.
What?
And
Why?
then-
Why were you still wearing?
And then we went to California, and
no.
in the We Play studio, you know how everything was really dark? Well, I was just walking around not paying attention. I walked right into the same exact spot, and like I never even checked to see how bad it was until the next day. The hotel had white sheets, and there was blood all over them.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That is so
They were
bad.
gonna be pissed. They never complained about it, so it should be fine.
I've bled on sheets a whole bunch before. That sounds really bad.
Yeah.
But like, what do they do? They just like fuck.
I don't know. I
It's
just
a pair of sheets.
left. It's not. I mean, like,
Just burn them. You can't really get blood
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, exactly. What are you
know.
supposed to do?
I think you can, but I don't know if it's like sanitary to like other people's blood.
no,
even if it's
You ain't reusing
Yeah.
blood sheets.
that's probably not a good idea. And yeah, that was probably the worst it's been recently, at least.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Well, speaking of videos and injuries, I don't know if you remember, but I told you about the pineapple when we did that tier list a couple weeks ago. I brought you a can of it. I forgot until just now.
Let's crack this shit open, boys.
So is this like the one flavor he didn't get to try?
Yeah, of like popular fruits. I would have gotten you fresh pineapple, but I didn't really have time. And then also, this is like sweeter. I know you like sweet shit. Canned pineapple's sweeter, so
Pineapple
might like it more.
chunks.
yeah, just eat one chunk.
100% pineapple juice.
Yep.
If it makes you feel better, I only like fruit when it's in smoothie form.
Okay. All right, let's do it.
You don't take a sip of that?
Oh, I'm just gonna pull one out.
Yeah, just eat a chunk.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Pineapple good as fuck. I hope you like that.
Do you guys like canned pineapple? I kind of like it like the same as fresh pineapple.
I slurp it down.
I don't think I've ever had canned pineapple.
Oh.
And I don't want to try it.
Oh.
I will not immediately rush off stage to spit this out.
Cool.
Okay, that's big.
That's a compliment, by the way.
Did that happen last week?
Okay, but what is it? A, B, C, D, S.
Thinking. I would call it an S tier fruit for sure.
Probably a B. Like a
Okay,
mid-level
let's
B.
go.
Yeah.
I think the pineapple community can let you pass on that.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Well, they're so chewy. Like these fruits are so chewy. Like usually I'll like bite something. Like it takes me longer to chew this than beef jerky. I don't know what it is.
Oh, dude, speaking of shit that I didn't know what it was, I need to talk to y'all about the Jetson one. Okay? I just found out about this.
You brought this up. You didn't tell me what it was because you're like, oh, wait till the podcast. Dude.
This is
What?
crazy. Can somebody pull up a video of the Jetson one? So I just found out about this. So allegedly, right?
Okay.
It's an aircraft that you can fly without a pilot's license. And it's like you sit in a drone and then you can control yourself in a flying vehicle using like joysticks. And apparently it like ballparks for like $80,000.
That sounds like people are gonna die from this.
Yeah.
Sounds like a dope stream idea. Okay, flying around.
I'm gonna be real. After Kobe, there's no fucking way I get in this. There's no fucking way I ever get in a helicopter. It doesn't need to happen, and it's not going to.
Yo, play that shit, dude. Soda. This
Nope.
will blow your mind.
I'm also not going to be getting in, but I'm going to look at the. Oh, it's just a drone.
Yeah, it's a drone.
A really large drone that
It
you.
looks cool, honestly.
Is that not, dude? I'm telling you, a stream from a Jetson one.
I mean, that sounds cool, but at the same time,
You like park on the McDonald's roof.
Dude, I'm telling you, just imagine just going around getting McDonald's in your Jetson one.
no, you can't just drive that thing around.
What are they gonna do? Stop me? I'll fly away.
That's a good
Yeah, well,
point,
no,
yeah.
you ain't flying this outside of like your land. You know, you're gonna get in trouble.
Hey, I'll do whatever the fuck I want.
What are they gonna arrest you at? I mean, you're not breaking any traffic laws. I'm in the air.
I don't know. Yeah, I just see like streaming this one. I'm too like realistic. Where are you gonna put the backpack? Like the camera POV is gonna be trash.
Just put it in your lap,
yeah.
man.
Yeah, at that point it's just gonna be a nuisance. It's gonna be annoying because now you have to turn the camera. How are you gonna put it? The view is gonna be boring, constantly the same shit. It'll be fun to do, terrible to watch.
What you would have to do is you would have to have somebody with like a mounted camera that could be controlled remotely and have them controlling it remotely while you're flying, and then have the microphone inside of your helmet, and then have it be like very close and have a very high vocal noise gate.
Yeah,
That's the only thing that you could do.
this
I
would make a
think.
great YouTube video.
I feel like you're just
Yes.
a hater, man.
I'm not a hater, but I just see like I see maybe one segment of one stream of use out of this thing.
Yeah. And I'm just saying the Jetson One community is not going to be happy that you're saying this.
Yeah.
Well, it's streaming it. I'm not talking about how fun it looks.
Bro, this is the coolest shit ever, dog.
That is pretty sick.
There's
I won't
so
lie.
many things you could do. Okay, you want to tell you why? I'm gonna blow your.
You could
mind.
die.
No, you get you and true. That's a bonus.
Okay, true.
You get 3 of your buddies. You all get Jetson once, and then you play croquet. Right? You play croquet from your helicopters, dog.
And one of you is gonna like run into
I
each
need
other,
to
and then you're both dead.
Yeah.
I want to listen. Let's see how this thing handles a gust of wind
Yeah. There you go.
out of fucking nowhere.
Uh-huh.
Because those little fans look like they're barely hanging on.
It gets windy as fuck here in Texas.
It does.
I didn't think it
fucking
would. I was excited because I come from Kansas and I fucking hate wind. I was like, oh well. it
So
won't
they
be as
ever
bad in
have like
Texas.
that, like, because you know how like Dorothy and the Wizards of Oz and how
Yep.
the tornado, did that ever happen?
There's been tornadoes close by to where I live. Yeah, tornado warnings and shit. Like
You ever
every.
seen one?
Have I ever seen one? No.
Yeah. Oh.
There was one like 15 minutes away from where my house was, where like a bunch of shit got like completely destroyed, but I didn't see it.
Oh my God. That's
Have you seen
crazy. Never seen a tornado.
You seen one?
A what?
A tornado?
No.
Or any? Have y'all ever experienced a natural disaster?
No.
I have this weird memory. I don't even know if it's real or not. This is the one thing I'm not even sure. This was around like the time where like anthrax was a thing. I don't know if y'all remember that. I think maybe this could have happened or it could not have. I was like carrying an umbrella and the wind was so strong in a hurricane that it lifted my feet up by a couple inches. And
that's nuts.
I don't know.
Oh, that just happened to me in Kansas.
That's a real thing.
When I was a small child, so I went to like a art school, and like I'd have to bring home this big flat wooden board with like my piece on it. So I'd be carrying it. The wind would be so strong it would like use the board like a sail, and I would just like get lifted up. It happened like twice.
Oh, that's awesome, dude.
It was horrible walking home carrying that shit in Kansas. Like, it was actually, like, I would get blown over and shit. Just walking home from the bus. It's like a 5-minute walk. It's just, like, horrifying.
Just getting your ass beat by wind.
Yeah.
God.
Get my ass beat by the fucking beach. Fuck that place. It's Devil's Paradise.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
As most of you can tell from my cuisine choices, I like a good deal. And let me tell you, there's no better deal than pre-built computers from Starforge Systems. Unlike my $2 steak, these computers are visually appealing, incredibly high quality, and probably won't give you a stomach virus. With 6 computers ranging from entry-level to top-of-the-line gen, Starforge Systems has a PC prepared to everyone's liking. Head on over to starforgesystems.com and snag one of the awesome PCs that they've cooked up.
I gotta ask, Soda. You've been on Twitch for a very long time. So I saw a couple of your videos when I was back in high school. Me and my buddy Edric, we would sit in a room, we would watch you do WoW PvP. I'm pretty sure you were 16 at this time. My ass was 17, I think.
Maybe something like that, yeah.
Right. Now, I gotta just know, do you think you're a normal human being, or do you think existing in the internet ecosphere for over a decade from youth has affected you as a person?
Jesus Christ, philosophical question.
Yeah, in my opinion, I'll say it. I think you're fucked up.
I think I don't think I'm that normal. I mean, I don't think I'm that weird. Fuck. I mean, I have been streaming since I was 15. So maybe younger, maybe 14.
What made you start that? Like, what got you into it?
Well, it was during a time when YouTube wasn't even really a thing yet. I remember I would watch a lot of WoW PvP videos because that's where I got my music. There was no Spotify. Fuck LimeWire.
Did you ever hear the ad of the I did not have sex with that woman? Did you see that on Spotify?
No.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
there was
mean LimeWire?
Yeah, there was like a Bill Clinton thing where he was like apparently he had like sex with somebody.
Yeah.
Like he put out like his presidential almost like an address on like random audio files and MP3s on LimeWire where you would download it and you had like a 20% chance of hearing Bill Clinton say, "I did not have sex with that woman." It was, dude, it was so. You remember that, Asmon?
Oh, yeah. No, I remember whenever it happened.
That's so funny.
No, so the way I would get music is I would watch World of Warcraft PvP videos.
Oh, yeah.
Drake Dog or Vertney and all these different things. Yeah, actually, his first video, I would listen to it. I still to this day don't know the names of most of those songs, but I can tell you which song is the video.
I can tell you.
Oh, really?
Yep. Just let me listen to it. I'll tell you exactly what it is.
I don't know names of songs, but I love the songs. I listen to them, and that's how I listen to music. I played WoW, and I did that.
Yeah.
And then, of course, I wanted to make my own video. So I tried to legally, of course, download Sony Vegas. Could not figure it out. I'm fucking 13. There's no YouTube tutorials. Those aren't a thing yet. And
that's weird to think about.
Yeah.
Before YouTube.
That's the time that this was. YouTube was not a thing yet. So the way I watch videos.
No, this was in like 2007, right?
I mean, there was YouTube.
Yeah, it was just really, really, really bad.
It was not meta.
Yeah.
Like it just wasn't.
Was Smosh out then? Because those are my first people I ever watched on YouTube.
Smosh was out by then.
They were?
I think so.
Yeah.
I didn't really watch a lot of YouTubers, I guess, but I would use Google Video because YouTube was not like, there was like 5 other video platforms that were competing. So Google Video would give you YouTube. It would give you, I don't even know the names of half of them. There were so many other ones. Google Video itself.
Google Video was really good. I remember I would watch Halo 2 montages on Google Video.
Yeah. And so I would go on there or whatever. And one day I wanted to make the video. I couldn't figure out Sony Vegas. And one of my friends in Ventrilo was like, dude, why don't you just stream? Like, what the fuck is streaming? And he showed me Xfire.
Dude, Ventrilo.
Yeah, it's Ventrilo times.
Brought back 1,000 memories.
That's how long ago this was. And I went live and I was just streaming to my friends in Ventrilo. And then I put myself on Arena Junkies because I was very high rated. And then other people tuned in. Streaming was not a thing yet. So I'm just like, wow, these random fucking people are watching and listening to my friend's conversation. Whatever, they're not harming anything.
Yeah.
Right? And I didn't even, like, people would join my events. I don't even tell them I'm streaming because it didn't matter. It didn't affect anything. That's how no one gave a fuck. And I barely even talk to these people. I didn't even say anything. I'd open my chat once every hour. If my mom needed me to drive my niece to dance class, turn it off. And I went and did it. I'd come back, turn it on, because who cares?
Yep.
That was the time it was. And I streamed. And the next thing I knew, I loved doing it. It was fun. But then the next thing I knew, I was getting paid to do it. I went over to Twitch, of course, because Xfire sucked ass. My computer could barely handle it. We're at 800 bitrate, maybe.
Yeah.
You could not read the chat on my screen. Like, my chat was
probably a good thing.
Yeah. The chat bubbles above characters was illegible because the bitrate was so low, because that's what you did back then.
You were using effectively like a game cam quality, right? Something like that? Yeah.
The only things you could do on Xfire, their OBS, you can move your cam anywhere you want, literally drag it around. You could do this. Xfire, all it did was it detected the game you're playing automatically. You hit the start streaming button, which you keybound to, I had it as my home button. And then you had 2 drop-down boxes, camera, microphone. You didn't even get to pick where your camera went. It just put it in the bottom left. So I had to use Bartender to move my UI out of the bottom left.
Bartender, yeah. Cool.
Yeah, and that's how I initially started streaming. And then, of course, just kept going. How has it affected me as a person?
Yeah.
Fuck if I know.
I know, right?
I wish I could meet the me that didn't stream, just to see how that combo would go. I have no clue.
I remember there was a clip where you were running my ass down because I was bad at Dark and Darker.
You fucking do suck. And you were on this podcast talking to Zach so confidently about, yo, dude, you should play Wizard, dude. It's so easy. And I watch you play it. You fucking suck. How are you even going to give advice on anything in the game? Sure, say the game is fun and you like it. Don't try it. Dude, it's so don't even talk about anything being easy. You barely even played it.
Here's the thing.
You struck 3 hours of my time away because you ruined my mood because of what you said on this podcast.
Was it entertaining to watch?
No.
You said it was. You said it was.
It was, but not I was a hate watcher, man.
I know, man. I saw the thread, man.
You showed me the light to hate watching.
Mm-hmm.
You ruined my whole fucking day.
I'm glad.
From 2 sentences. You just listened to him. Oh my God.
You know what's crazy?
You're so bad at that game.
Okay, then teach me.
I'll teach you, sure, but it's like this is it all. It's not only are you so fucking bad at that, you seem like you're just incompetent as a person. Because,
Okay.
like, you don't learn from your mistakes. You do something that clearly is not right in the game. And then it's like, oh, okay, that's not right. But then you do it again because you're an idiot. You did this. You made the same mistake like 5 times, not realizing what the fuck you just did wrong.
Man.
So I'll play with you, and I'll be like, you shouldn't do this. And you know what you'll probably do? You'll probably do it.
This is really personal.
What did he do?
I went on I sent him an apology. I was like, dude, I'm so sorry. You just pissed me off.
Dude, it was so funny. Like I did a game show with Soda earlier, and I instantly told him before the game show started, I was like, bro, just shit on me relentlessly. I love it. It is the funniest shit.
I did shit on him the entire game show.
It was awesome.
It was a fun game show.
It was good, man.
Very, very fun. And I did have fun making fun of you. That was probably my favorite part. You take it very well.
I do. I love it, actually. To be honest, I prefer it. Do you ever get in those periods where, like, you get uncomfortable when people compliment you, but you, like,
Yes.
with your homies, like, you shit on each other more than you, like, actually be nice to each other?
Yes.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot. No, I mean, it's just, I don't know. I mean, maybe a little bit. But, like, that's definitely how it is with a lot of my friends. Like, of course, that, we greet each other with an insult.
Yeah.
Of course.
Like, if I were to tell you, Asmon, you look beautiful today.
Yeah.
That is weird.
Well, no, I'd get out my camera. I'd be like, oh, God, what's wrong? Okay. What is this? Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I would receive compliments. It depends on how the compliment is given. When it's really out of nowhere and confrontational, it does make me a little fucking uncomfortable because I'm like, okay, now I have to give a really confrontational thank you as a response. But just a passive, casual compliment, I appreciate those.
Yeah.
Those are nice. As I've gotten older, I've learned to appreciate those. But like people shitting on me, that can be funny. Yeah, I like. It depends on what they're shitting me for. Like,
I think you prefer that. I think you like it when Vicky shits on you. I think you got like a weird complex.
No, I do not. I feel like you're projecting.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. God, you pissed me off bringing up Dark and Darker again. Fuck
I love it. That's the exact reaction that I wanted. But what I'm saying is that like there's just no way, because like for example, people who spend all their time in VR chat, they come out as like different human beings, and they do all this weird ass shit. Like they talk about like you know, there was this dude who I met. I was playing Fortnite last night, and then he told me how like he was like another dude's like servant in VR chat, and then he was gonna go fly and just fuck this guy for a week straight. And he just told me all about this. I didn't even ask.
Nice.
Right? It's like you're in this environment for so long. It affects you. You think shit's normal.
I really respect that because that's a person who doesn't care about what anybody else thinks.
Yeah.
Because you think about every single other person, because he's probably told his parents about this, his friends, you know, any siblings, and everybody probably thinks this guy is a weirdo, and nothing is going to stop him from flying across the fucking world to fuck some dude who he's a slave for in VR chat.
Dude,
that is impressive.
He's just doing what makes him happy.
First thing he said to me was, so guys, in 9 days, I'm going to be gone for a week because I can go meet up with Ham, and I have to go please my master's cock.
There you go.
And I'm like...
Hell yeah.
Why did you tell me that?
This is the man that is in control of his own existence. That's right. Nobody's pulling these strings.
Seems like he's in control, but he gave control to his master.
Exactly.
By choice.
Yeah. Oh, I think that stuff is great. I do. I love the degeneracy of it and just like seeing how far people will go. It's like going on. You guys ever go on Deviant Art?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Man. There are people on there that are only attracted to animals that don't exist.
I love looking at DeviantArt shit. Like, have you seen, like, they'll draw, like, knee porn where, like, anime girls will have, like, pregnant kneecaps and shit.
Yeah.
What?
And, like, all the Sonic shit, all the furry shit, just, like, the craziest things you've ever fucking seen.
I've never seen knee pregnancy, ever. That is crazy. I can't even fathom that. I thought I'd seen it all.
What the fuck?
That's impressive.
Who likes that?
I don't know, like probably 6 people. Yeah, and they're all in a group together on that website, and they talk about it.
That is it's profitable too. Like when being a furry wasn't as like mainstream.
I have a friend that makes fursuits. I went to high school together. First day of I think it was like 11th grade history. He drew a naked female dragon masturbating on the chalkboard, and now he makes fursuits. And he got kicked out of school.
He's probably loaded, though, right?
1 to 2K per fursuit.
Yep.
Can you fucking believe that? That is insane. Like furries, like farming furries is even better than farming Sims.
Weebs and furries have
still.
a large abundance of money, and no one knows where it comes from.
I
don't think it's that. I think they're just more willing to spend money on what they're passionate about.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't think it's that they're necessarily richer. I mean, some of them are, but I think like not all of them.
No, you're right. I think you are right, but I also think they just have a fuck ton of money.
Some
of them just do.
It's because they're
Well, it's like
I don't
you
know,
think about
I don't
it,
know
right?
how, like,
And so, okay, logically, think about it. Okay, so people that are furries have a lot of time to be on the internet, right? Because it's like nobody goes out hunting and they see like the bear and they're like, I got an idea. No, that doesn't ever happen. So they're spending all their time on the internet, like, you know, continuously going into like deeper and deeper circles of like furrydom and like this weird stuff. So this implies that they probably don't have, they don't need to get a job. It probably implies that their parents, you know, are just paying for all their stuff. So if you logically assume that the people that are into being furries are in general probably well off, or at least maybe more than the average person on average, then yeah, I think it makes sense.
They have so much fucking money.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
They also, I mean, I guess it does make sense. They are in fucking Steam reviews. Like, I play a lot of variety games.
Yeah.
So I watch a fuck ton of different trailers. I hate how many like weeb games there are that are clearly trash, but they're upvoted to be very positive because they're anime.
like what? Give me an example.
Dude, there's
You're not going to say Genshin Impact, are you?
not Genshin Impact. No. There's so many like. How do I even bring them up? Like, there's One Piece game I played. I think it was like a One Piece Dynasty Warriors game. Actual garbage.
It is bad.
You know what game I'm talking about?
Yep, and I
and I'm not trying to single that one out. There are so fucking many, and then the reviews are good.
Well, of course, because people like the characters and the characters are cute. Like I remember when the r/play stuff happened.
Yeah.
And everybody was doing this. Yeah. And I remember I was trying to delete the My Little Pony thing over and over and over. And then people took it too far and they're like, oh, My Little Pony people, they want to fuck real horses. And I was like explaining to like everybody, they actually don't want to. These are like anthropomorphic horses and it's totally different thing. They're not real horses. And I was explaining it and I had bronies in my chat gifting me 100 subs. Straight up. Like these guys have so much fucking money.
They do. They're actually just
because what else are they going to do with
you meet them in VR chat? Like you go to VR, I mean,
yeah.
It has to do something with just being so online on the internet.
Well, I know.
Online.
Well, one time I think I was at Target and I saw a guy where it was like a My Little Pony t-shirt and he had a pin for like something about atheism and he was wearing cargo shorts and he had a fedora on.
Wow.
And I actually thought like this was so exciting for me because it was like seeing a zebra. Like you see pictures of zebras all the time, but it's like you actually see one out in the wild. It was insane. I couldn't even believe it.
I got to
because you never see them. They're always in their house.
I hung out with a bunch of bronies in Ponytown. You ever play that?
What is that? I've never heard of that.
Ponytown? Oh. Well, there's God. So Ponytown it's this game where you make a pony, more like a brony sort of, and you go around and you more so role play, kind of like Club Penguin, but much more open. And it felt like there was a lot of people. There were gangs, like there were like there was a lot of racism.
Of course.
Oh.
Yeah, like I guess like pony racism.
But is it like white people and black people, or like blue ponies and pink ponies?
I just remember there was the Mexican gang. And they hated everyone who wasn't Mexican. If you didn't speak Spanish, they went in on you. And I would like Google Translate. I'm like, oh my God. It was pretty ridiculous. Holy fuck. And I would just go in. I was just a pony, and I'm just walking around with me and my friends in Discord, and we would just randomly just have another like this gang of ponies would just walk up. Picture Club Penguin, right? Picture a bunch of penguins just out of all the side of the screen, just as a gang. Just hey, look.
Is that it?
That's it. Yeah, that's it. Ponytown.
Wait, that's kind of cute.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, that's the first step.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta stop. Oh god.
Sweet
It's
summer
disgusting. I hate it.
Yeah.
And like this gang of ponies would just come in and they just started like hablo inglés, like, and they just start like fucking talking to me, and I'm like, oh no. But it's like, and then of course eventually they start. I say I only speak English. I'm sorry, and then they just start harassing me, and that's kind of just Ponytown in a nutshell. There's
No, I hate that I like watching this.
Yeah, this is Ponytown. I would
look away. You don't want to see this.
Sparkle.
Oops.
There were some nice people on here. You know, there was probably just the server I was on was.
I should stream this game.
Yeah.
This is great.
Hey, if you do it, I'll do it too.
I played Ponytown during the classic era.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was in we did a Molten Core raid and we required everyone to log into Ponytown.
Wow.
No, you did not, bro.
We did some crazy. My raids in classic were fucking ridiculous with vigors. They were so fucked. We had one guy jacking off on Chatterbait live streaming while we were in the raid.
You know what's crazy?
And we all watched him.
Nice.
Dude, okay, I didn't do that. But like, did you ever have like any homies that you were super close with a while? And you were like level together?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I had these homies, their name were Jesus and Joey, and we were leveling together as Worgans. And like Worgans just came out.
Okay.
And we wanted to be like the first one to like, I think like 70 or 80.
Okay.
85.
And so like we would all like take turns like grinding for each other, and then when somebody had to go like beat it, we were like, just put me on follow, bro. Be back in 6 minutes. Go whack off. You do that too?
I mean, I wasn't like. I mean, I just do that in general. Not with. It's not a World of Warcraft thing.
Yeah, it's badass.
But it's like, be right back. I'm gonna go jack off really quick.
That's sick.
It's casual about it.
Were you a bottle pisser?
No,
Oh.
I'm not that.
I never did that either. I like that was just nasty because like then it's gonna smell bad and you've got all these bottles on your desk.
I did have. That's crazy. You bring that up. Literally last night, I was thinking about fucking Mitch and how he pissed in bottles, and I had to pee so bad I did not want to get out of my bed, and I thought, I get it, but I also am gonna get out of bed and go pee,
I
even though I
pissed
don't
in
want to.
bottles, bro. I saw it. I haven't done it in like 10 years, but I used to. But I was
That's
hydrated.
nasty.
My piss didn't smell bad, though, 'cause I was hydrated.
Yeah, right.
It didn't, though. When you're hydrated,
I'll take. Yeah. Hopefully, I never have to find out. This is some nasty ass fucking shit, dude. There's no way I would ever do that.
Bro, I was a
Okay,
little kid.
okay, all right, that's fine. Yeah, who cares? But yeah, back in the day, I would never do anything weird.
Wait,
like
no,
that.
but you do. I mean, I still do that when I do like road trips. Like
Never.
I want to grind it out.
Never.
Oh, okay.
Not at all.
Yeah, because I would do like 32 hours.
Here's the thing is like I unironically keep my hands clean at all times because growing up I was really, really skinny. So because I was so skinny, I'd have to pull up my pants all the time. And because I would just never change my clothes and wear the same pants for a month, I can't be getting my pants dirty by touching them all the time. So it's like logically I have to always keep my hands clean. So that's why even if I get
What is this?
Is that a nest?
The nest.
That's one of the nests. That is the well. That was the sofa mattress that I got from a sofa, and yeah, like and the thing, yeah. I hope you guys know I only made this video to show off that I got that mount, and like the whole other thing was just kind of put there in order to advertise the fact that I got the mount.
Maybe I'm crazy, but I feel like it's insane how you shame bottle pissers, but you have collections of fungus cups on your desk.
That's right. That's right. Not a single piss bottle. How about that?
That's sick, man. Respect.
Yeah.
Didn't that get like annoying though? Like is like in the way, like blocking your vision, like straws and shit.
Yeah, it was like looking over like the top of a forest. And yeah, no, it was unpleasant. And like, yeah, I remember a little bit after this, probably like a week or two after this, I cleaned everything up because it did get kind of annoying. But yeah, this is just what I would do.
That's how I am. Just
was
not
life.
to this level. Like if there's, I don't mind if there's a couple cups laying around and a couple plates.
Yeah.
But eventually it's like, nope. Now there's 4 plates. There's 3 cups. It's too much. Nope.
Well, we
I
used
clean
to,
everything.
like that window next to my desk, I used to just throw everything out the window. And there was like a giant pile of trash on the side of the house. And then the city of Austin said not to.
Bro, that cup looks like where COVID started.
Yeah.
Oh, I just had the grossest thought come back to my head.
What?
Oh, I was playing WoW with my friend and he drank out of his dad's dip cup.
I told a story about that an episode ago.
Oh.
That's so gross.
I still randomly gag when it comes back to my head.
Oh
Like,
my
just
God, it's so nasty.
Yep.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Did you try it after?
No.
Yeah. Like some 2 girls, 1 cup stuff. That's good.
God, it's so gross. I am so bad at gross things. Like I will throw up randomly. I'm a gagger. I'm a throw upper. That sounds really weird.
People used to do, yeah. People used to do all kinds of weird stuff like that, even on like Twitch, right? I mean, like just do nasty stuff. I feel like there's a lot more rules nowadays.
I've done nasty stuff back in the day.
What's the nastiest thing you've ever done on stream?
The nastiest thing
Yeah.
I've ever done? I mean, I guess I haven't done it. I mean, I literally drank mustard.
Come on.
Not that bad.
It's,
Come
you're
on,
right. I
I
guess
mean,
you're right. It's
really.
not that bad. Like really nasty. I ate a cricket in Japan, but it was like one of those like eating.
Yeah, but you're
cricket-
supposed to eat those.
Yeah, they're actually meant to be eaten type crickets. They come in like a bag. Like, whoa, try me.
I think the nastiest shit I ever done on Twitch is I like ran for a while, got like really sweaty.
Yeah.
And then I took like a 20, this was during a subathon. Then I took like a 20, 30 minute dip in a hot tub where I covered myself in energy drink powder.
Yeah.
And then I would like drink the liquid that I was bathing in.
That's
That's incredible. I
bad.
love that. Wow. That's a good idea.
Oh my God. He actually started like gagging, bro. That's so funny.
Okay. What about you, Emmy?
the grossest thing I've ever done.
Yeah.
I don't do gross stuff. I just do like weird stuff. Like I've eaten soap. I used to get the same thing where when I would see something gross, I would like think I was about to throw up. Like I would like,
You ate soap?
yeah.
That actually is.
Was it good?
No, it smelled good though.
Ugh.
I don't remember.
Soap.
Yeah, soap.
So it's like eating crayons. Like you smell them and they smell delicious, and then you eat them and it's like it's awful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that makes
I
sense.
hate
What about you?
Taste that good?
What?
What's the grossest shit you've done?
I mean, like it depends on how you want to look at it. Like I muted my stream to jerk off before.
That's
I mean,
sick.
but that's not like I didn't have the camera on. Who
Yeah,
cares?
that's based.
That's probably the worst thing I can think of recently.
Kai got a hand job on stream.
Wow. I mean,
So
that's not what it looks like, guys.
I've put out the Asmon Gold Challenge. It's the person who can jerk off on stream, on camera, and get away with it wins.
Hey, day 21 of my subathon.
And I think that Kai actually could have won.
He
could have unironically claimed the Asmon Gold Challenge.
But it would have been an assist.
I think that's fine.
Oh, okay.
Fine. Yeah.
Does your dick have to be on the camera?
No. But like, also part of it is that it can't be so obvious that you get banned, but
everyone knows you did it.
But people can tell, kind of.
It's impressive.
Yeah.
That's impressive. I've seen the clip. I don't know. His dick was absolutely touched and probably stroked a couple times.
Hey, I'll be real. I think that's badass. I'm just saying, man, that is the coolest shit.
I think it's going to be so funny if after his subathon is over, Twitch bans him the next day. Like, they let him make all the money for them, and then they fucking ban him.
Oh, I mean, you know he is.
You think so?
The moment he ends, he's banned the next day.
Well, by the time this episode comes out, his subathon will be over.
I don't know about that. Did he hard cap it?
Yeah, he did.
It's 1 month.
Oh, damn.
This episode comes out, I think, March 3rd.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I enjoyed his subathon, to be honest.
He had some good events here and there, but I mean, like, a lot of it was, I mean, like you said, with like, it seems like more YouTube content where it will make a great video, but the stream in itself, there was so much just like downtime, and God, it was also so loud half the time. And then a lot of the times I open it, it's got like 8 people in the room. I have no idea what they're talking about. I cannot hear what they're talking about, and it's fucking out of nowhere. What the fuck's going on? I don't know.
Oh, this episode comes out March 10th, actually.
Oh, wow.
Which is close to when you're starting your event stuff in March. I don't know if you've like talked about it or want to talk about it.
Oh yeah, Trashtalk.
Trashtalk. How about that?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, we're doing Trashtalk in real life. You two are gonna be there.
Yeah, I was invited.
Yeah, that's the 19th, right?
Zach, if you wanted to go.
So what is it? Like, what are we doing?
Well, it would be. So we're gonna play the game Nidhogg. You probably have never seen it. It's
like the dragon in Final Fantasy?
Probably the same name, but very different game. It's 2 people, side left and right, and you kill this person. You get to move to the next screen.
Okay.
And the person spawns in. You kill him again. Go to the next screen. If you reach the 5th screen to the left, you win.
So it's like football, but people die.
Yeah, you kill them.
Okay.
There's like 5 different weapons. There's the rapier, there's a big great sword, there's a dagger, and there's a bow.
Okay.
And you just grab the weapon and you just keep 1v1ing, and if you win, you go all the way. And
yeah, makes sense.
You reach the final screen.
Can you swap weapons as you move forward?
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's what?
Are we playing a video game, or are we doing that in real life?
We're playing a video game.
Oh, people are gonna die in real life.
Well, I thought maybe we were like, if you tap him with the sword, that counts as a kill or something.
But yeah, we've got a fuck ton of I think it's gonna be like 8 people. Me and Nick are gonna be shoutcasting it. It's gonna be in real life. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna try and get alcohol involved. Getting everyone hammered would be really funny.
Oh,
trying to check the date so we can.
It should be on the 19th.
Yeah, 19th. Okay, I was right.
It's the 19th. Okay. Wow. Okay, that actually does sound exciting.
Go to watch that at.
It'll be on Sodapoppin.
Twitch.tv/Sodapoppin.
That's crazy. Wow.
You know, I'm gonna go follow. That way I don't miss the event.
Yeah.
Really.
I think I'll do the same thing.
But it's gonna be interesting to do it in real life because we've always done them online. We've only done 2. To be fair, we took a massive break because of a whole lot of shit fucking happened. I don't even know what at this point. But oh my god, I'm gonna be moved by then. This doesn't go.
So
out
when
till the
are
10th.
you moving?
Like a week.
In a week?
Yeah, I move in like a week.
Holy shit! So you've already got everything set up and all that. Oh my god!
What's the date? What date are we right now?
It's the 27th of February today.
27th. I mean, I can move into my apartment in 5 days.
Wow.
But I probably won't move for about a week to 10. Got to get internet set. Like I currently where I'm at, I've got internet. I have a desk and a computer. I can stream. In the next place I'm going to, there's no desk in there. The internet's not set up yet. I don't have a place to sleep yet. Like there's a whole lot of fucking things. So I'm probably gonna wait a little bit.
If you need help, because I just moved, like I'm moving tomorrow, and I got all my shit taken care of.
I don't want to be in your debt.
You won't.
Smart.
No, I'm hiring movers because I'm entitled.
No, that's what I did too.
Yeah.
You need movers.
Yeah, I'm hiring movers, and then I just got to go buy a mattress from some shitty place.
Yeah.
The desk and the computer moving is the main thing I have to fucking do, and buying a new chair because I've had the same chair for like 7 years.
I was shocked. I went to go upgrade or like get internet at the new place. Apparently 5G internet exists now.
Yeah.
Like 5 gig up.
Why do you think Doc was upset?
Wait, what?
What?
5G?
That's fucking hit me so slow. That was so stupid. God, I do know. God, it's actually. Does anyone know why he got banned?
No.
Wait, Doc, really? We still don't know?
No. There's no idea.
I still get asked by people like, I know you know. I'm like, no, I actually don't, and I would love to know.
No, I know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know. I just can't say.
For sure.
You know how it goes.
You're not comfortable with it right now?
Yeah, I'm not comfortable.
Yeah.
That's one of those things that like I thought and pondered on for so fucking long. And then eventually I stopped caring. But whenever it comes back, I'm like, oh my fucking God, what the fuck was it?
Well, here's logically what I think. I think Dr. Disrespect actually did do something bad because there's no way he has no idea.
Yeah.
Right? Because it was litigated and everything like that.
Did he say he had no idea?
Yes, he did. He said clearly. And my assumption was that he said that for plausible deniability because he was trying to sue Twitch for an unlawful breach or termination of contract. So he had to say that he had no idea, but he actually did. That's what I thought. And in my opinion, there's no way that he wouldn't go out and say why he got banned if it wasn't something that would make him look bad.
Well, we do know Aiden Ross got banned. We know why he got banned.
Man, we have a lot of reasons for why he got banned. Oh my God.
The fucking truth, brother.
Yeah. He broke out of the Matrix. They had to shut him down.
Okay, but what did he actually get banned for? Like, what was the final nail?
So this is what he got banned for. I just saw a post about it a little bit before we started the episode. He got banned because he was for unmoderated hateful conduct because he was watching his own stream on Kick and the chat was there from Kick.
Oh my God.
And this is, again, if the chat on Kick is Kick with 3 Ks, not just 2. So keep in mind, yeah, these people are like spamming swastikas. It was like some Jewish thing, some like National Hate Jew Day, and they were all like celebrating it and like, oh man, are you excited for this?
I didn't even hear about that. I heard about like the other shit he was streaming on Kick.
Oh, you have no idea.
There's so much.
Oh yeah, it is crazy. And so yeah, basically what happened is that Aiden Ross showed that on Twitch, and in the process of doing that, obviously he was showing that chat. And I'm sure, I don't know what his chat was spamming on Twitch, but I'm sure like he probably wasn't doing anything to get rid of it. Yeah. So it's like this, I mean, this isn't like for 30 seconds or like 2 minutes. It was like for 20. So that's why he got banned.
That is insane. I mean, like, what's crazier to me is, for at least my experience, my viewers have always been, I guess, like 3 years or so younger than me, because it's like, it's easier to be fanatical about someone a little older than you. Aiden is what, like 21 barely?
22.
22?
Yeah, I think.
Viewers are teenagers.
Yeah.
Fucking teenagers.
Well, I
guess 19, like, but his viewers are, I think, are younger.
It was the funniest fucking thing whenever Aiden pulled up Pornhub and he was looking at Pornhub and he's like, hold up, wait, how old are you guys? And he's reading.
Oh my God.
It's like 12, 9, like fucking 15, like 16. One guy's like 42, so it's actually probably 12.
I was at the gym and met, how old was he? He was like an 8-year-old with his mom, and he said he watched Aiden Ross gambling on Twitch. That was like
hell yeah.
Yeah.
Get it
this was
twisted
like months
early.
ago, before gambling was banned.
Well, the thing about gambling really isn't that bad, because the problem is like 95% of people quit gambling before they get their big win. Right, and that's why people get it.
Think about like this, right? Is so if you go in with $1,000, you can only lose $1,000 whenever you're gambling, but you can win $1 million.
That's true, and how is that bad?
Yeah, so you can only go negative 100%, 0%, but you can go up to 2,000. I mean, come on, you just play the odds, guys.
Come on.
A favorite thing to look at is like whenever a lot of these streamers or whatever that are like younger, they do like. I guess they try and come off as like they have like the really cool, we're cool as fuck, right? And then they do like the call-ins with their fans. They're literally 12.
Like, what's up, man?
They're fucking 12 years old. And I'm just like that.
Oh, yeah, I was watching Kai's Omegle stream. It was all kids.
What a surprise. Who do you think is watching this shit? Yeah, and like, to be honest, like it makes me feel stupid, because I remember I watched a video of Kai shooting bottle rockets at his friends inside of a mansion they rented, and I instantly loved Kai. I was like, I think this is great.
It's not like you have to be a kid to.
Yeah, I wish you could do this. Yes, but that is absolutely something that you stop thinking is cool whenever you become a teenager. Like, I cannot imagine any normal, well-adjusted person seeing that and thinking, wow, that's really fucking cool. And so yeah, obviously you know, obviously, and like, you know, for me, I'm like, oh, this is awesome. This is what I always wanted to do, and they're doing it now. But like, I see a lot of the comments, and like, especially, I remember it was like Speed, and like, he had like a group chat with all of like, you know, like his fans and stuff, and somehow this happened, and it was just like 12-year-old after 12-year-old just like piling on, and you know, it was really funny to see.
I mean, I loved it when I went to say like, let's just say TwitchCon or any convention really, and you do the meet and greet lines, and you have all these different lines, and you get it's weird to see in person the different lines, the different age groups.
Yeah.
You got some people, they've got like 40-year-old viewers, you know, the streamer's like 45, he's got these old fucks, and they're all chilling in their little tight community. It's cool.
Carnage talking about Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah, and I love
That's a
that.
damn good game.
Hey.
Like I love
I'm stoked.
Oh, I'm pumped about that too. I'd be in that fucking line. But then you go to the next one and it's like a fucking YouTuber and it's like kids and their parents because they can't be there alone.
Yeah.
And then you go to the next one, you've got the millennials, and then you go to the old people, and then you got kids, and the kid line is looping around like 5 times.
Oh yeah.
Because it's just kids are the most powerful to farm.
Well, yeah. I mean, like, well, that's what happens. And the only thing that sucks is, like, whenever you farm, like, just, like, having young viewers, it only has, like, a very short lifespan because those kids grow up and then new people don't get into it because they're not, or new kids don't get into it because they want to have the new one, right? Everybody always wants the new thing.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, they keep making 100 new Pokemon every year because people want the new Pokemon.
I think this recent Minecraft wave of content creators has actually been so massive that it probably will last, some of them. But I have gone through about 5 waves of Minecrafters that I've met over the past decade. Just 5 different, like, oh, hey, a new batch. Oh, another batch.
Oh, yeah.
It's like they just keep fucking spawning in, and then they're gone.
Yep.
Out of, like, this, and it's not even their fault. It's just like that's the viewer base you have. They grow up and they stop giving a fuck. They don't have a lunch table to talk about you anymore.
Yeah.
I believe I remember you had a story about you went to a con and you got like really depressed from the people you met. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Can we go into that?
Oh man, I've always hated YouTubers because of this.
Yeah.
I met a YouTuber at one point. It was the weirdest fucking thing I've ever endured. It felt like I was in a movie. You ever have like a moment you feel like you're in a movie, like you have to take it, like, what the fuck?
Yes.
Am I in a movie? Like, am I being punked? And what happened was, it was at PAX, and I'm with Nikke, and I had a manager at the time, and he was the first manager I ever had. He wasn't a manager, but he was my manager. And he's like, I really want you to meet this YouTuber. You're my big streamer, and this is my big YouTuber, and I want you guys to be tight. I want you all to be friends. So I go to PAX. I go down, and I get to this house, and it's a fucking nice house. And I'm not, streaming did not make, it made money, but it did not make that much. I was probably making like $80,000 a year. Which is really good for my age, especially.
That's great.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah. But we compare it to Twitch nowadays, right? And I'm not renting out a fucking house in LA or wherever the fuck we were that has like 3 stories.
Yeah.
And I don't have a Lambo. That's what this had.
If you don't have a Lamborghini, you don't have value.
Yeah.
Just to give it an idea. So I pull up, I'm like, holy fuck. And I walk in and I see my manager. I'm like, hey, man, it's first time meeting him. Oh, nice to meet you, man. He's like, hey, man, I'm going to use the word Philip, the name Philip. Philip's downstairs. I want you to go meet him, introduce yourself. He knows you're coming. I think you guys are going to hit it off. I'm like, okay. So Nick's with me, and me and Nikke go down, and Nexius, too, if you remember Nexius from Swifty. Whatever. He was basically one of Swifty's friends. And we go down, and we walk down these stairs, and there's this door, and we open it. And we can hear this commotion of like probably 15 people in this room. We're like, we didn't know people here. So we go down, we open the door. And as soon as we open the door, everyone, silence. Everyone gets really quiet, and they turn their head towards the door. And I'm like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
And I don't even know what I don't know what Philip looks like. I have no idea. But I can tell it's him because all these people are basically a bunch of yes men, and they're surrounding him, listening to his stories, laughing.
Right.
It felt like Mean Girls, the movie. It was so weird. And so I'm like, and again, it's silent in this room when it was just loud. And I walk up, I'm like, hey, Philip, nice to meet you, man. I'm Chance. Our manager's told, like, it's awesome to meet you, whatever. And I had my hand out, Nick behind me, and silence is still there. He looks at my hand, and then he looks at me, and he's like, I don't like you. And then everyone else in the room starts laughing.
What?
Yeah, it felt like a scene out of Mean Girls.
Yeah.
It was insane.
Why didn't he like
How
you?
old was this guy? How old was he? You know?
18, maybe 17. I don't.
Damn.
Is he still relevant today?
No,
Oh God, I want to know who it is.
I can tell you.
Sick.
And it blew my fucking mind. And I'm sitting, my hand is still out in the air.
Yeah.
And I'm just listening to everyone laugh. I just take my hand down and I walk out and I go to our manager. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this human being?
Yeah.
What is wrong? This guy's got a fucking Lambo and no license. That's the point that we're at right now. And this is like a
Guys, he's not talking about XQC.
Yeah, and I'm like, dude, and me and Nick were just like, dude, we are. Truth be, I'm 18, but like, that was the first time I said to myself, I'm too old for this.
Yeah.
Like I'm only 18, and I'm saying I'm too old for this. What the fuck? So of course, our manager makes him apologize, and we try again. I see this person another year later, and he really wants to drive me in his Lambo, and he crashes it.
Oh.
With you in it?
Yes.
Hey, that's badass. Did you get hurt?
No, he's pulling out, and then we just got out in the neighborhood, and he fucking ran it into a mailbox.
So I guess he never did get the license then.
He had a license. I think he had a license. I'll be honest, I don't know if he did.
Okay.
He was gonna take me on the highway to show me how fast I can go. And
Oh,
I could have died. And
Man.
of course, we get back, and of course, all is again. Viewers think it's like this,
Yeah.
but it's usually not. But in this case, it really was like this. He actually just was surrounded by a bunch of like NPC yes men. Like, dude, it wasn't your fault, dude. The traction control was off. What the fuck do you mean? He was going like 70.
Gravity
on a
was
turn.
off.
The gravity was turned off out of nowhere. Like, what the fuck? No, man. And he ran into a mailbox, and I'm just like. I mean, we didn't hit that, like the airbags didn't even come out.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
Example. But yeah, he's just a fucking moron. And that was my first experience with a YouTuber.
Wow.
And I thought, you know what? I am above them. That's how I felt.
About right?
you know what?
Yeah.
You're right.
I am above this.
You're better than all of them, Jay.
Yeah, I had a massive disdain for just all of them. Maybe I shouldn't generalize, but holy fuck.
I'll do it, bro. Fuck it with
That story has stuck with me, and I'll never fucking forget it.
that went way deeper than I thought.
Yeah.
And like when you say that story stuck with you, it reminds you of like when you do content creating for as long as you have, you've grown a lot as a human being. And there's probably like some shit that you wish didn't come up, like that one time you shit yourself on stream.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
funny. It was good content.
I remember
know
that.
about
That was
this.
good.
What?
I mean, I farted in it. I was really drunk, and I shit myself. It happens.
I did the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
I got drunk and I shit myself.
He's like,
Okay.
I mean, we've all
Hey,
done
what
it.
do I say? I haven't done that.
Oh,
That's good. Yeah.
missing out.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like how many streamers like over the years have you known that are actually like that, surrounded by yes men, and it's like actually like big ego? Because like it's hard to. I think like a lot of viewers think that it's every streamer, or they think that no streamers are like that. Like what? I mean, you've done this forever.
To be fair, when it comes to streamers,
Yeah.
it's hard to be like that and still was hard to be like that and still be relevant because you have to be likable,
Yeah.
right? Nowadays, I look at Twitch and I see, you know what? No, I think honestly, streamers are just as bad as YouTubers now, for
Right.
the most part. It really is probably just like that
Okay.
nowadays, which kind of makes I'm just an old fuck who hates everything now.
Yeah.
But
you really are.
yeah, I am.
I've never met a 70-year-old in this 28-year-old body.
Do I think there's a lot of? I think there are definitely some people like that now. Absolutely. The only difference is they're not afraid to do it on camera either. They'll probably like have that guy have the I don't like you, and then yo to the camera like like fuck. Yeah. So I don't know. It's I at this point I've been able to adapt for decades. I feel like I am losing my ability to because I don't fucking want to. This I'm at a point now where I look at Twitch and I say, you know what, I'm too fucking old for this.
Really?
That's kind of where I kind of want to just have my nice, co-carnage line of people excited for Baldur's Gate 3, and I'm fucking good with that. And let them loop around their 15-year-olds in a line looping 5 times. Go for it. Do your thing. Y'all doing great.
Yeah.
Keep it up.
That even
can't do
happens inside of like specific communities. Like, I mean, just as well as I do, like the WoW community has like people that have all these yes men surrounding them and stuff like that too. Does the League community have that?
Not that I can really think of. Like
No.
there are people with huge egos, but it's kind of like people going like, head to head, like, you know, like egos challenging egos, but it's not like they'll have like a bunch of other streamers that are just like sucking them off or whatever.
But so there's not like a bunch of like ego stuff where it's like whenever they go together in real life, they think that they're better than the other people or anything like that.
I guess that happens, yeah, but
Okay,
it's more like a joke there. I don't know how bad it is for WoW.
That's boring. Yeah, and WoW people are actually unhinged. Yeah, they're actually losers.
Wait, streamers or the players?
Both.
Who's like an unhinged streamer?
Well,
maybe you don't have to say. Asmon?
Oh no, well there's definitely
certain
unhinged
paladin.
league streamers.
Oh yeah, that's pretty bad.
He's got a lot of paladins.
Oh yeah, S-Fan? Yeah.
No.
There's a lot of, I mean, God,
Wait, you thought I was thinking of Athene, didn't you?
no.
Okay, good.
No, I know exactly what you're thinking of.
Okay.
There's so many unhinged people from WoW, and I don't even want to give them attention.
Oh yeah, then don't.
That's how I feel about it.
Yeah.
I think that's the best way to actually deal with people these days. Is
Yeah.
just not acknowledge their existence.
It's like, yeah, some of these people, they got attention like from some bigger streamer in like 3 years ago, and they're still riding on that high.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's nuts.
Yep.
And the other thing is, and I guess I like this part, a lot of these people that are unhinged, they sort of just shoot themselves in the foot. Like, I don't need to, like, say anything. They basically get themselves banned from everything and everyone, from every event. No one likes them. Okay, that's great. I don't need to...
How do they do that?
There are
Well, they're
people like
fucking
that.
racist
Yeah.
half the time.
You think-
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, like they're just blatantly racist, and, like, they just get fucking removed from things. And they're also just assholes. I mean, oh, God.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a hot take. I think racism is bad.
Okay.
I'll just say it.
Don't.
I do think that it's not a big surprise that a lot of racists play WoW whenever WoW is fundamental. Why do you kill orcs?
It's racism.
There you go. What a surprise.
Yeah, I mean, even in fucking Ponytown, there was fucking. Well, I guess that was kind of like cultured racism.
Yeah.
That was pretty bad, but it's a lot of racism in like fantasy worlds.
Oh,
At the
absolutely.
end of the day, it's like Jesus, but that's fucking fake.
Yeah.
What else to say?
Yeah, it's like the orcs and the elves. It's like, this isn't really that big of a deal because, you know, it didn't happen.
Yeah.
But, oh, yeah, there are some communities of people that are just so fucking nutty.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, especially for like smaller games, and I don't know why it's like these weeb games, they have these communities of people that are absolutely fucking nuts. Obviously, Genshin Impact is the biggest one.
Yeah.
But there are many other ones that are even more distilled and refined to being absolutely as insane as possible.
What's wrong with the Genshin Impact community?
No, once again, it's not people who play Genshin Impact. That's fine. It's when you identify as like, I am part of this community, and Yulia is my waifu, and I told my parents that I'm dating Hu Tao in game. Like, it's way different.
I mean, I'll be honest, it doesn't surprise me. It seems like one of the more weeby games, and it's a bunch of people who are chronically online.
Yeah, it's crazy because, like, you know, some people were like, oh, man, this guy's hating in, like, the Genshin community. It's like, bro, if you're hating the Genshin community, you're doing something right.
Yeah.
Like, that shit is fucked up, bro.
I believe it. No, there's somebody, dude, it's mentally ill.
I want to play that game just so I can farm those crazy people.
I want you to play so bad.
Yeah, I
You
will.
have to try.
Like, if you play that
I
game,
will.
If you play that game and you just speak your mind and you be honest about
Yeah.
what you're experiencing, they will destroy you.
Oh, I will be as honest and as real as I possibly can be.
But I will say, if you play the game and you're like, this is amazing. People
Yeah.
are like, this Asmon guy, he's my favorite.
Well, I remember I did like a stream of Honkai Star Rail, and I made plenty of memes about the characters and all that. None of them got mad. Like, I was expecting to farm at least like 2 or 3 like weird, you know.
well, Star Rail's also new. No one's like attached to those characters.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
there's a-
right.
Yeah, so yeah,
they're not married to them yet.
If you talk shit on like a Genshin character that was popular, then you'd probably get some of that. But Star Rail's brand new. Like, I haven't even seen anyone make like art of the
Rail?
characters or anything. Yeah, Honkai Star Rail.
Yeah.
New
It's like one of their new
Warriorverse
games.
game.
Oh, shit.
I do hope you have a good experience, though, because, I mean, realistically, Genshin actually is really fun for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then it just
Yeah,
falls
and
off.
it does have like really nice character design
Yeah.
too. They are nice to look
Oh,
at.
I'm
hot as hell.
I'm just gonna play it. I mean, I don't give a shit. I mean, if it's people get mad about what I say, it's their problem, not mine.
Let me know when you're going to do that. 'Cause
Oh,
I
yeah.
need to, like,
Oh yeah,
my
so you can
day.
like react stream it and everything.
I'm going to react to the whole thing.
Oh yeah.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
Hey there, Steak and Eggs listeners. Tectone here, and let me tell you, if you're in the market for some new clothes, you gotta check out OTKnetwork.com. Our apparel is so good. We've got everything from cozy hoodies to sleek crew necks to snug joggers, and let me tell you, these joggers are the real deal. I wear them all the time, and they're made with high-quality materials that are built to last. But here's the best part. Use the code STEAK at the checkout for a sweet 15% off your order. That's right. Just type in STEAK at checkout and watch the savings pile up. So don't wait. Get yourself some fresh new clothes from OTKnetwork.com and rate the podcast 5 of 5 stars. We'll be reading one off per episode. The Stakening TM said, I'll tell you this was a podcast. I absolutely loved how in-depth each talking point was, so captivating, like a steak getting cooked over time at the end of it being well done.
I did a sponsor stream for Genshin, but the story was so fucking bland and boring I didn't care.
Okay, so here's what
I ended up just opening packs.
No one plays it for this.
Here's what they do. Okay, it's 5% good story, 95% bloat.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
That sounds like most MMO storylines.
Yep,
just
MMOs.
in general.
That's about right.
This is so much fun.
Well, what's an MMO that has like a good story? Will you say Final Fantasy or no?
Absolutely.
Yeah. What about WoW? Is WoW a good story?
Absolutely not.
It's not really. It's really not good.
There are some elements in Dragonflight that are really good. I actually think so. But the problem is that before then, they had a lot of, like, World of Warcraft is at its best with storytelling whenever the stories are just completely vanilla, good versus evil. Like, you've got the Lich King, he's bad. How do you know he's bad? He's got a skull on his chest piece. It's fucking bad. Yeah. And then you kill him, and, you know, some other guy has to be the Lich King, and then there's also this big dragon, and why is he mad? I don't know, because he's on fire. And so, like, yeah, we've got to kill him, and it makes sense. But, like, then whenever they start trying to make these, like, really complex characters that have these different layers of impulses and goals, it never works.
Can I just name some characters and y'all tell me if they have good story or not?
Okay.
Because I'm curious because I like with how they look, but I don't know what they're like. So Garrosh Hellscream.
Best.
Okay, I'm glad. Lich King.
Great.
Illidan.
Solid.
The second best.
Okay. Sylvanas.
The worst.
Okay.
No.
Okay. I'm on the same page with
One
that.
of the best at first.
Right.
And fucking ruined.
And then, yes, exactly.
Okay, Tyrion.
I mean, like, look, bro, that guy
Important character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gives a fuck.
Okay, Anduin. I think he's a dork.
Like, he's a new character, and it's like he's written by somebody who cries all the time. Like, he actually, like, here's the thing, right? Is like in the Battle for Azeroth cinematic, Anduin, the king of Stormwind, cries. This guy is supposed to be leading his men into battle, and he is crying on the battlefield. It made me so mad.
Yeah, that is kind of...
I was so upset.
You almost cried.
Yeah, I did.
No, Anduin's cool. It's just like his dad is badass.
Yeah, his
It's
dad.
like-
Yeah, he's never gonna be.
see
never gonna be as cool as
To
his
see
dad.
the traits he picks up from his father is...
Oh, that's
Yeah,
Oh, the brown hair guy who died.
Varian.
Varian Wryn.
Yeah,
Well, everybody knows. Surely everybody knows, right?
right.
Who doesn't know Varian's dead?
I don't know.
Oh well.
I feel like whenever the Riot MMO comes out, like, you're obviously gonna play that, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, for sure.
I'll play every Riot game.
In 2030, that's just gonna be crazy.
Do you know any of the lore?
For League?
Yeah.
Most of it, like pretty much any character you name, I can probably tell you.
Dr. Mundo.
Dr. Mundo, he's from fucking Zon. He was like a mad scientist. It just like went wrong. Now he's just the Hulk but purple.
Yeah, like his lore is actually crazy because like I literally thought he was just a good dude.
Yeah.
Apparently he just kills people. Apparently he's like a
fuck him.
psychopath. He's so cool though. He's my favorite. Who are your favorite League of Legends characters actually?
Jin.
Don't you have a crush on him?
I used to. Why'd you have to bring that up?
I don't know. I just thought of it.
What is the next MMO y'all think is going to be good? Or like you're excited for?
I am excited for every single MMO that comes out because I've perfected the video game farming strategy. Is that if a video game comes out and it's great, I play it all the time and I make content for it. If a video comes out and it's horrible, I play it all the time and I make content out of it about how bad it is. Like Diablo Immortal, I got more views making videos about how bad Diablo Immortal was than making videos about how good, I'm trying, like, Lost Ark was or something like that.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter what the content is, I will farm it.
I've been excited for
Yep.
Blue Protocol for like 4 years.
Yeah.
An anime MMO?
Yes.
Yeah, it is. But I mean, it looks beautiful. But the problem is, it looked beautiful. I don't know if it still looks beautiful because it's been so long since the release was supposed.
You seen this one?
I haven't.
Yeah, or what? Ashes of Creation. That's another big one.
Yeah, it's going to come out about 10 years after the Riot one, so like 2040.
Oh wait, is that another one that's just been on delay?
It's not really on delay. It's just that they're developing it and they're taking their time with it, and they just want to make it good, and so it will take quite a while. No, I will
think
too.
It's gonna suck.
You think so?
I think it's gonna blow ass.
Well, at some point, you probably thought it would be good, right?
No.
Okay. Okay, I was going to ask what
I-
changed, but what made you think that?
Well, watching the gameplay, hearing, I heard something. I take a lot of my information on MMOs from a lot of my friends from Discord who like basically just autistically grind these
Yeah.
MMOs. And
So it's like loser certified, like if
loser,
yeah.
neat, certified people.
Is this game worth wasting your life?
And I'm gonna play it. Exactly, I'm gonna play it as like any MMO that comes out. I'm gonna play because it is very fun to play an MMO that is relevant.
So good, yes.
No matter what, no matter how bad it is, if everyone's playing it, I'm having a blast. I love that.
Except Blast, remember that?
Oh God.
So Soda goes over. This was like 4 years ago. Me, Soda, Shroud. We were all playing. It was like McConnell too. Soda spent $150. Remember that?
Yeah, I bought that deluxe.
On the deluxe edition of this game.
Dang.
We all go to take a break to have dinner at that point because we had been like waiting in queue, and we just made our guild, and we asked Soda, "Oh, do you want to go play whenever you get done?" No, that was it. You were done.
I quit.
You did not even come back for the rest of the day.
What happened? Why'd you quit?
The game is bad.
Oh.
It was
Okay.
awful.
It was just a bad game, but I was like,
Yeah.
and I didn't know how to. I wasn't gonna sugarcoat it because I could tell these guys were still playing it. They're still streaming it. I'm like, I don't even know what I said to y'all, but I definitely was like, guys, I think I'm gonna quit.
Well, no, I remember it was like you said, "Are you going to come back after you're done eating?" And you're like, "Nah."
Like they kept asking questions about. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, I'm not coming back.
Yeah.
It was a bad game. It sucked ass. And I think Ashes. I heard something like the fucking like a dev is a fucking clicker, which is ridiculous. But that all might just be fucking like air blown up the ass. I hope
a clicker on a play MMO.
So if you play an MMO and you actually, it's like if you have your abilities keybound, right? That's like what you're supposed
imagine
to do.
clicking your spells in League.
Yeah.
Sure. Oh.
Like, ask you. Like,
Imagine.
Okay.
That's honestly
Basically, he's not good at those kinds of games, but he made a game.
yeah.
Yeah, that's basically what.
Now, again, that might just be complete bullshit, but I've heard that like twice now. And of course, you know, that's one person on probably a large fucking team. But also, I just haven't seen anything that redeems the game yet.
Okay.
I haven't. I haven't seen any like. Every other. It seems like it just has a bunch of shit that just sucks.
Like what?
The graphics, the spell animations, the lore, the whole idea behind it just seems like it sucks ass.
I don't know.
Maybe I shouldn't say that so bluntly. Because
I really hope
think
it's
you
good.
should.
I do. I hope it's good.
I hope it's good too. That's
Yeah.
the thing. I do. I always hope it's good.
Yep.
Truly, I hope. And then you got what else? we have?
Well, you were very excited about Ark Age II. Did any of y'all play Ark Age?
Yeah, I'm pumped about Ark Age II.
I thought it was ass.
Okay.
Because again, I've asked my neat Discord friends, and they said the best game MMO they have ever played was Ark Age.
Wow.
And they
it was
said
ass.
the best looking MMO they've ever played is BDO.
Okay.
And so those two games are going to be somewhat combined.
Oh, wait, that sounds fucking
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, it's about
Wait,
right.
I loved BDO.
Yes, but like
Really?
at the end of the day, like
Yeah.
BDO is pretty fucking. You just farm all day like a freak.
Yeah, but
grind
it
all
was
day.
beautiful.
Yeah, such a good looking game.
And like the classes you could play, I don't know. I thought like the complexity of the classes were cool as hell.
So Ark Age 2 is supposed to be that, and of course, you know, it was like pay to win, pay to win. Yeah, it's probably gonna have those features.
Every game is going to be pay to win now.
Yeah,
And so here's my opinion on pay to win. I really feel like every game on earth is pay to win, but you just pay with your time and not your money.
Yeah, but there are people that want to be able to pay with their time because they don't have money.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
I feel like there should be a fair balance where you could. Oh god, it's so
I think there
hard.
should be a fair balance where, like, if you are playing a video game, it's balanced to where it doesn't have to do with how much money you spend.
That's
And
also true.
Well, the thing is, here's why I think it's bad, is because, like, everybody here played Lost Ark, right? I mean, did you
Yeah.
play Lost Ark
I
at all?
didn't, but I watched a little bit of it.
Okay. Well, like anyway, so one of the things that you had to do is you would do these 2 different like chaos dungeon runs, and you would do them every day on a bunch of different characters. And the entire game, if a game is pay to win, it is designed structurally around incentivizing you to want to pay to win because that's how they make money. So games are made worse in order to incentivize and make the pay to win features look more appealing. And that's what makes me worry about a lot of these new games. That's why I hate the pay to win.
I also you go ahead.
Well, I will say, so one thing that, again, my neat Discord friends are, these guys are, they are the top 1% of these like players. Like they are
the overlords.
They are very fucking good at these games, and everyone else is a fucking NPC. They are at that level, right? And they'll tell you, in BDO, for example, the game's not pay to win. You can pay to win, but no one good at the game does, except for like one whale in fucking Korea who spent like $100 grand. But that guy is just a freak, right? And everyone else is really just a neat. You cannot beat the neats.
Yeah.
You just can't. And those are the people who win. And so, like, I don't know if it's going to be like that in Ark Age, where, like, pay to win really does have a limit, and the best players have not spent a fucking cent.
Right.
I don't know. We'll see.
I'm just worried about these games where you have, like, it's an MMO where you have to grind, like, 16 to 17 hours every single day, quit your job, don't go to school, become just a fucking zombie on the internet. Because, like, nobody can do that. Like,
Well, they can. They're in Soda's Discord.
That's true.
And there is like, here's the thing, is that in the real world, they have Lamborghinis. These people deserve a world where they can be the king.
You know
And
what?
it's, I think it's fine.
Yeah,
now, I don't
you
really
say it
think
like that.
I don't think mindless grinding is like really good game design.
No, it's
because it's like it just sucks. But at the same time, I don't like the idea where somebody can just spend money to get an advantage. Like, for example, in Tower Fantasy, if you looked at all of the people that were in the top like leaderboards, all of them, oh wow, 6-star character. I wonder how this happened.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this probably only cost this person $3,000.
That's actually a really good point you brought up. That's
Yeah.
Because I spent a shit ton on Tower Fantasy. I was dog shit, and I was still a top player.
Really?
Of course you fucking did.
It wasn't, man. I was sponsored.
How much did you spend? How much you think?
I probably spent like 5 figures. You know how it goes.
I'm gonna be real. I just 6-starred all my characters with only $2,000.
There you go.
Yeah, I got really
Only
lucky.
2K.
Only $2,000.
Yeah, only 2,000. No, because I bet you spent the same amount and your character is probably as good as mine. Like, I got ridiculously fucking lucky.
Yeah, I believe.
I was so happy.
Yeah, that's crazy when you play.
Did you spend money?
No.
Why not? That's half of the content.
Dude, you know what's crazy? So some of my buddies were playing like Tower Fantasy, and they were having so little fun that I was like, I literally gave them money. So that way it was like,
And then they started having fun.
yeah, they were and they started having fun, and then you know what happened? The fun died down. You know what I wanted to do?
Spend money
Spend
again.
more money. And you know what I said? Nope, quit the game.
Right.
So basically, you got them hooked, and then you took it away.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like the whole concept.
I don't like the way you're phrasing that. I was just trying to be a good friend.
Yeah, no, I'm just fucking with you. I'm just fucking with you.
Oh yeah, I spend. I will only do it for content. Like, I would never really go and do this on a game that I'm not like really playing on stream. But like, if I'm doing it on stream, I think it's so funny to like just do these roles for the characters. And the best part is like whenever you get really, really, really lucky, and then people in chat get mad about it.
Yep.
That's my favorite thing.
Yep.
I mean, jealousy's a bitch.
Oh, it
At the end of
is.
the day, and everyone just gets fucking mad at you, just jealous. They just say
Absolutely.
mean things to make themselves feel better.
Absolutely. And it is amazing to watch. Yep.
Speaking of amazing things to watch, I saw all my buddies get into Nikke, Goddess of Victory, because sponsorships went around.
Right.
So you,
Yeah, by the way,
Oh, yeah, I
what
played
the
that yesterday. Yeah.
fuck you. Yeah, I don't know. What happened, guys? What happened to mine?
dude, first of all, I'll say this unironically. I actually like that game a lot.
What game are we talking about?
Nikke Goddess of
Goddess
Victory.
You've definitely
the-
seen ads of it. Yeah.
Video game where like the girls are kneeling down and they're shooting a gun and their ass jiggles.
And they
Yeah.
shoot and their panties vibrate.
Yeah.
Yeah, so pretty much it's Aim Labs mixed with hentai, but it's a gotcha game. I actually enjoy it. It's very fun when you're on the toilet. It's good. Be careful with gotcha games, obviously, but seeing like S-Fans reaction to like Volume's ass and like NMP and Melena's to like other characters' titties, bro, it is so funny because I feel like they're entering my world of just like depravity and degeneracy.
I open the Kari stream every now and then, and it is truly a sight to behold.
Yep.
To see this man have a blank face, unaffected entirely,
Yep.
and basically soft porn just on his screen.
Yep.
Yeah.
But it's the game, and he's just it's because it's normal.
Yep.
Yeah.
It blows my fucking mind.
The same thing with VR chat streams, man.
True, actually. Yeah.
Just another day at work.
Yeah, just another day.
VR chat is so fucking stupid.
Thank you.
So fucking stupid. I'll play VR chat. I'll go to like some lobbies here and there, but God, I cannot imagine playing a bunch. I'm getting back into VR chat.
I can't, man, because when I imagine the people who play VR chat and it's real to them, it freaks me out. And I can't stand it anymore, man. I took a firm stance. I cannot play that game.
I think it's just going to get more and more real. I think you're going to lose more and more people. They're going to get lost in the sauce.
Are any of you guys going to the Streamer Awards just out of?
I I don't know. It will require me to leave the house.
I'm going.
You're going?
Oh, you
I'm
are?
going. Yeah.
I've been invited. I've had so many people tell me that I should go, but I don't want to make that
I
flight.
feel like if
one likes
I go to get an award for the biggest MMO streamer or best MMO streamer, I shouldn't get it. Like the MMO streamer award should not go to somebody who left their house to get it.
Fair.
That's true.
Is that what happened last year?
Yeah.
I'll be real. Listen, I feel like they should have more categories. I feel like there should be an anime streamer and a gacha streamer.
Really?
Anime streamer. Who
I
would
mean-
be like the 4 anime streamers? Because I can't really think of people that are like, oh, that's an anime streamer.
Oh, Sea-Dog VA, Joey the Anime Man.
Well, they're more like
Not even put, like-
YouTubers though, right? Because their audience is like from YouTube and just like wanting more.
Yeah, I mean, Nux Taku, myself, Lakari. There's a lot.
I mean, sure, they could definitely add it, but at the end of the day, I do feel like it's just adding more filler.
That's all streams are. It's just stalling.
It's true. You're right.
I mean, like like Sea-Dog, like he is like an anime creator, I guess, but you could also put him for like IRL streamer because he's
Yeah.
doing all that stuff.
Yeah, 100%.
So, yeah.
Listen, I'm just trying to get away to where I can get something.
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
I can. As soon as you listed yourself, I could.
Oh yeah, 100%. I'm just trying to get something, bro. I want to get a cool peepo, golden peepo, take it back to my house. That'd be cool as hell.
Yeah, mine's still sitting on my table, like, because I got it. It got sent to the office, and I took it, and I walked inside, and I just put it on, like, a table, and it's still been there since last year. I don't know what to do with it. Like, people always send me stuff, and I don't ever know what to do with it. Like, my house is too small. I don't have enough room for all the shit that people send me.
God.
Yeah. Is it going to be a big apartment?
Sorry, I was just reading the fucking like a TV, and I'm just having a good time reading the list of different stuff y'all have, and I see on there, COVID was made in a lab.
Yeah. That's right.
Sorry. Anyways, what did you ask?
Our video is gonna get flagged now.
What did you ask me? Sorry.
It just makes
Is
sense.
the apartment going to be a big apartment?
It's a penthouse.
Holy shit.
So for an apartment, yeah, it's gonna be pretty nice.
Oh, my God.
It's gonna have fiber. First thing I always check when I move a new place: does it have the potential internet?
Right.
It's gonna be. I mean, it's fucking downtown Austin.
Mm-hmm.
So one thing I'm worried about, I don't know if you've seen Train when he does his streams. He has like some with fucking laser pointers that
Yeah.
just like shoots it in to pin locate where the fuck you are.
Yeah.
So I need to get some serious fucking curtains just so that can't happen.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many things I got to do. I'm fucking excited to move, but I'm also,
Really?
well, it's one of those things, you know. It's like you're going on vacation, right? I'm excited to go on vacation, but I'm not excited to travel to the vacation.
That
Yeah.
makes sense.
No
Yeah.
one likes getting on a fucking plane. No one likes moving. The process is gonna be miserable. I'm gonna hate it, but
You know what's gonna be fun though? Decorating the inside of your house.
no. I'm having my sister decorate.
Well, you're not doing the interior design? I thought you loved that.
Fuck, dude, I lost $100,000 to interior design before.
I thought you liked it.
No, I had
What?
okay. I do and I don't. I enjoy like, hey, I want this kind of like style. Like I like modern rustic. So I like natural, neutral colors, right? So maybe a plant here and there. I like wood. That's the kind of thing I like going for. But it's like at the same time, there's so much bullshit you have to go through in order to get stuff. I have gone into places before, and because I dress like I dress better now. But I went in there with sweatpants, and I had one old lady, because I'm not in my 50s, basically tell me to get out.
Yeah.
Oh wait, what
Yeah.
the
Like, you don't need to be here. Whatever you're from, we don't want to buy drugs here. Yeah, get out.
Like, so it's just absurd. And obviously I'm not going to like buy anything fucking Woochie Gucci because honestly, Woochie Gucci, like over the top expensive stuff sucks, especially with like couches and whatnot a lot of the time. But no, going out and getting it is miserable. I had one guy when I bought a couch, he's like, Sodapoppin? I'm like, yeah. What's your address? I need to write it down for this stuff. I'm like,
I'm good, bro.
yeah. I was like, bro, it's like, I'm good. So like, that's just passive shit like that I don't enjoy. I also don't like being out in general.
I know.
Yeah.
So my sister's going to do the interior design for me.
Yeah. What do you think of the interior design of our set?
I think this is sick. I think
nice.
this is cozy and it's fucking nice. This reminds me of like, and Nick still doesn't understand what I said by it. When we were like house shopping a while ago, we were going through different houses. There were like doors that when I opened them, I could tell the doorknob was like rusted and shitty, but that made me comfortable.
Really?
I liked that, like shitty things. This feels like a shitty basement.
Well, I got a new AC unit, and I had it installed and everything. And every time I go around the house and I look at it, I feel like it's not supposed to be there. Because it's really nice and it always works and everything. Yeah, it's like this is not what's supposed to be here.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I can't even imagine that. That's actually nuts.
Have you ever done interior design?
No. Oh yeah, Animal Crossing.
Okay.
I love that game, bro.
But like actual interior design of a place.
Nope. I barely buy shit. With the shit that I do buy, I throw in a big ass pile.
Oh,
That's all I do.
I have. It's not a big deal. Like we used to basically what we would do is we would just wait until they had like one of those like the furniture pickups where everybody puts out their furniture, and then we would just drive around and then just like that's where I got my sofa, the chair that's next to my desk, the table, the other chair next to the other desk, the futon, a lot of the the blankets are Mitch's blankets. Long story, but yeah, I mean, it's like you go out and I liked it because it was like you were capturing these things and you're getting them for free.
You're looting. For your vest.
Have you ever done interior design?
No, I just like buy furniture and stick it in there. I'm like, I need this, and I just put it in there.
Yes.
I don't know.
My
I don't like plan shit out.
My struggle with it is like I look at something, I'm like, that looks really awesome. I love the way this looks. But then I put it in the entire room and I'm like, fuck. Everything is trying so hard to stand out.
Yeah.
And it's not working together. Maybe I care.
Once.
Maybe I care too much.
Oh, eventually I will buy a new house or something like that. I've thought about getting a bigger house or something. And if I ever did that, it would just be completely empty. There'd be like a phone charger and then like a TV on the other side of the room, and that would be it.
Have you ever been in an empty house and like lived in it before?
Not really living in it, but like kind of halfway, yeah.
It's a surreal thing, like being like, fuck, there's nowhere to sit down.
It's nice. It's amazing because it's like there's nothing that's ever in the way. There's nothing that's ever annoying you. It's like you can, like if you want to walk over there, you walk over there. There's nothing in your way. If you want to be like, okay, guys, let's have everybody come over and we'll play DDR. You can just do that. You don't have to like resituate furniture. It doesn't matter.
But one thing is like, okay, so like your video with all the cups, when you don't have furniture, you significantly reduce the amount of table space that you have.
Well, you just you put it on the floor like
yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's like one layer.
Well, yeah, but it's like against the wall, so it's like that's you're minimizing the space that it takes up, and also like throwing away a bunch of garbage is super easy. You just go with a garbage bag and put it all in there. It's done in like 2 minutes.
You need to do what I do. Okay, so what I do is I do the same thing where like I'll have cups and like food trash in my room, and I don't like taking it right away. So I have this box under my desk. I put it all in the box, and then when the box is full, I dump the box. Yeah. Then I never have to clean, and it's like I don't have to put it out at the same time.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, I have like a mailbox that was like stolen from the post office on accident, like one of those mail carrier boxes. I just fill it up with all my trash, and then when it's full, I just go dump it out. And then like, there's not cups lying around, but I don't have to also like clean up after myself 10 times a day.
My thing is that to the extent that, so usually I will put cups behind my monitor, but then whenever I run out of space behind my monitor, then I know that I have enough of a garbage bag full of garbage that I can take it out. Yeah, it starts getting in the way, and then because I can't see the screen.
Yeah, but then you have to like put it in the bag. That's why you got to get a drink box to put all your cups in a box.
But then what if you pour out the drink box and some of the drinks get spilled on the box?
then you have to get a new box.
See, that's like,
or
then
like
that's
okay, the
like
box
now
that I have, it's a plastic box.
Now, you could just
Yeah.
have a big trash can in your room.
I do have a trash can. It's always full because I
Is it
never
a
empty
big
it.
one?
No.
Okay, get a big one.
Yeah.
So y'all, I can tell that y'all don't live with cats, because like, dude, living with cats, 3 cats, when like you have a whole bunch of garbage in your room, it just doesn't work.
I have a cat.
Well, you have Bunky. That's right.
Yeah, well, Bunky's not technically my cat, but Bunky's in my room like 90% of the time.
Let me realize that. Maybe you haven't lived with a dickhead cat.
I have lived with a cat worse than yours, I promise.
Okay, what did he do?
He had fucking diabetes, and he would constantly piss everywhere. He had an extremely rare form of diabetes. When the vet saw him, she was excited.
Oh shit, you told me about that.
Finn was fucked. He pissed on everything uncontrollably.
He had
Literally uncontrollably.
he had diabetes. What a dickhead.
He he wasn't a dickhead, but it's like, you talk about mess made from a cat. No litter box could handle him.
Yeah.
So much so that he pissed on everything.
Okay, you know what? I take it back. Your cat's way worse than what I was about to say.
Yeah, he was fucked up.
Well, let me just tell you what my cat Fishy does. So
Okay,
he's a Maine Coon, so he doesn't drink with like his mouth. He turns his paw and he webs it out and he scoops it into his mouth. Okay, both my Maine Coons, no, it's really cute. Both my Maine Coons do it. What it is, he's very grabby. Like, so he grabs everything. So he jumps on my desk, and if he sees any container, or the best thing is a fucking PS5. If he sees anything standing upright, he's like, you know what? This shit doesn't fly with me. He puts his paw up, spikes that shit down. I'm like, all right, dude, what do you want me to do? So now, in my room, I can't have anything that's upright. I have to have everything on its
To be
side.
fair, you should not fuck having your PS5s upright. Fuck that.
It looks
Wait, actually, PS5s have to be. I'm thinking,
Yeah, they have.
Yeah,
to.
what?
There's a Xbox 360 that you could do either one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Because now it looks like Seto Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh! The PS5, I think it looks cool as hell.
I've used it once to play Demon Souls. I have never turned it on
That's
again.
why I bought mine too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, same. I forgot we played Demon Souls. Forgot about that game.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, that game was played, beaten, and forgotten so fast.
Yeah, I mean, and
that's
we beat Dark Souls. How about that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
did.
congrats.
Dude,
you
I
beat it.
loved it. I loved it the entire way through. Well, I didn't love it when I was like on death 50 on Manus.
Yeah.
That was like the boss I
Well,
struggled with the
Okay,
most.
what was your hardest boss?
Manus.
Really?
Manus is the only boss I died more than like, I think the second most was like under 20 still.
What was the second hardest? Let's see when you get to the boss I struggled with.
Calamite, I think probably.
Which one's Calamite?
The dragon.
Oh, I didn't.
It took you a while.
It took me a while, but
Yeah.
it was because my controller, like the bindings.
It's the
were fucked
controller's
up.
fault, guys.
One that was no, I'm being serious. But the one that was actually the second hardest, I could, for some reason, the moonlight butterfly, the fucking laser beams, I would get so impatient and just like annoyed. And then like Artorias, which was Asmon's hardest, I beat it in 9 tries. And
Well-
the butterfly, I was on that for like 15.
Well, the thing is, you have to keep in mind, like, McConnell was on Discord with me.
Okay.
So while I was
It's
doing
the McConnell.
Artorias, yeah.
That's a
Blame
that's
McConnell.
Controller,
Yeah,
the
blame
McConnell.
Yeah, he's messing me up. Exactly, yeah, he's messing me up the whole time.
unironically a nerf.
Oh, yeah, I was so angry. I was so mad. I remember I killed that boss. My expression did not change. I was like, guys, I'm done for today.
I was literally yesterday doing Elden Ring Randomizer. I got
You beat the fuck out of that. I was amazed that you killed that boss. Like, because I saw Melania, because I thought you killed her in the first phase, and then she went to the second one, and I was like, oh, well, we'll tune in 5 hours later.
I
right?
killed her.
I know.
I had to cheese the fuck out of it, but I did kill her.
It's a good idea.
The thing is, some other bullshit side boss came out, and I got so
The 3?
mad. You saw that too.
No, because because I'm doing it too, right? So whenever I get to the same boss, people will tell me what you got. So yeah, basically there was this little small room, and there were 3 bosses that spawned. The ones that I got, I mean, to be honest, I thought were pretty easy. So what did you get?
It was 2 motherfuckers with a spear and a caster.
Oh, that was easy.
No, it wasn't.
The Pokeboys?
The Pokeboys with the caster. It was not easy.
Hey, just
I
get
got
'em.
just what?
Just get them.
What do you mean? Just get them? I had to. They took 3 jump attacks to stagger them, and even then, I get hit before I can do anything. And there's not enough room in this small fucking map to even make it to the caster to get hit off without getting spiked and getting Scarlet Rotted.
Scarlet Rot is the worst.
I'm gonna be real. Like, I beat that one real quick, but
What weapon do you use?
well, okay. So you it's the crystalline mobs, right?
Yes.
So like the way that they work is that they take a lot of extra damage from blunt damage. You know that, right?
I used an axe.
So that was the mistake that you made.
Also, keep in mind, I knew that, but everyone kept trying to help me.
But you
use a blunt weapon.
And you said, fuck.
I did the same shit. People would tell me, they'd like give me advice and be like, nope, I'm beating it the way I was doing it originally.
Yeah, fuck
you.
That's
Yep,
exactly.
Yep. I'm the same way.
I have rage quit my last 2 streams because somebody said, oh, well, you should use this. You should stop doing this. It's like,
So I
bitch.
stopped-
Yeah, fuck you.
So now I'm
gonna
not
sit
going to
here
do
for
it.
2
You've
hours.
made it
Yeah.
harder for me.
Yeah, fuck you. Yeah. You think I'm not good enough for this?
Yeah, and then on top of that, the point I brought up, you said your expression didn't change.
Yes.
During those 3 guys I was killing with a fucking axe,
Mm-hmm.
I mean this, I did not say a word for 40 minutes.
Wow.
I didn't. I was fucking angry. I didn't
Yep.
look at my chat a single time.
You were locked the fuck in.
I was angry.
Yep.
I was not locked in like, yeah, gamer mode. No, I'm just mad.
Shit, bro.
So then I killed it, and my vibes were so ruined, I just turned the stream off.
Yeah, fuck
Guys,
it.
there's no
Move on.
recovering from this.
Yeah.
I tried to. I went in, but I turned my camera off, and I put a Lucari cam on to pretend he was playing.
That's what happened.
Oh, you saw that?
I was wondering what the fuck that was about.
Yeah, I was so mad.
That's sick.
So yeah, it all comes together now. That was a terrible fucking time.
Dude, I'm stuck because I'm starting Elden Ring Randomizer soon too.
Oh, it's great.
Is it actually?
Get Milani on the first fight.
It is Melania. It's the equivalent of getting Manus instead of the Taurus demon.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was bad.
So how does it work with damage distribution? Does it
Well,
balance
it depends. But like they're generally scaled to the like the level that you are supposed to be at in that area.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, so it's not as bad as you might think. It's not like you have to fight her at full power.
Yeah.
But it's still obviously a much harder boss than some of the other
Yeah,
ones.
of course.
But also, like, when you first start, so your character, your stats, everything's randomized.
Yeah.
Your weapons randomized. I ran straight to the boss. I'm in there. Luckily, I had a really good spell that I could use.
Yeah.
I had a fucking mace and a spell casting thing. I had a really good build, but someone might be there with a fucking torch.
Yep.
Because the weapon they spawned in with, they can't use. Like, that is a possibility.
I got a weapon that did bleed damage.
Oh, shit, you got a bleed weapon?
Yeah.
Wait, mine did too. We were OP as fuck.
Are you
Yes,
using
right.
summons?
No.
I never have
Summons
used summons.
Yeah, same.
Summons are cringe, in fact.
Well, that's like whenever you admit I'm not good enough.
Yes.
Yeah,
You're right.
exactly.
That's how I felt about fucking putting on a fucking mace on those.
So you're gonna play Dark Souls 3?
Yeah, I'm doing Dark Souls 3 next. Well, I might
Okay.
play Minecraft first. And
Wait,
then I'll do
when?
Elden
You're
Ring.
gonna play Minecraft?
Because I haven't played Dark Souls 3.
Oh, well, I just want to beat Minecraft once just to do it. So maybe like next week I'll start Dark Souls 3.
I've never beaten Minecraft.
How do you
Yeah, I
beat
mean,
Minecraft?
me neither. And I played like since it was in beta or whatever.
I'm so jealous of your oyster of games you get to choose from and have not beaten yet.
yeah,
You didn't play Dark
I
Souls.
like realized that like I only played League for so long. I have so much variety gaming content that's like everyone's done it but me.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. You should be happy.
After all
I
the
am.
Okay, sick.
after all your Souls-like games, you've got Until Dawn, you've got Heavy Rain. Have you played The Last of Us?
No,
You've got. I mean, like I could just go on for.
I just like refused to play single player games for a long time because I was like,
They're boring.
I'm not
Really?
beating
I
someone's.
love 'em.
Because I was like, I'm not beating someone's ass. What's the point?
Yeah, there's no point to them.
I'll be.
No, because the majority of multiplayer games.
Well, I never realized that most single player games do have a very like community aspect around them. Like
Yeah.
that's what I liked about League. It's like I'm playing with and against people. We like talk about League and stuff. But like for Dark Souls, like everyone has their own experience that like you talk about when you
Dark
play.
Souls is unique in that way. Like you.
Oh,
won't
really?
Get that from, you won't get that from a lot of other single player games, but single player game. I will not play. If I didn't stream, I wouldn't really be playing single player games much. But I do, and they are fun to play on stream, and that's probably why a lot of people like watching them because they're fun to watch. And you play them, and they're like,
Yeah,
okay, it's
like
a cool
the
game, but
community shit.
I'd rather play League,
Yeah, experiencing shit with people.
Valorant, things like
That's
that.
how I felt like with doing the Final Fantasy quest line. Like I know you played Final Fantasy 14.
Playing Final Fantasy right now.
Yeah, I saw you were online like it was like yesterday or the day before on it.
Yeah,
Are you playing it for Veba?
well, she played WoW for me. I'm playing Final Fantasy for her.
Yep.
And right now we are still in what's the first A Realm Reborn.
Yep.
It is so boring right now.
Really? I love that. I thought it was great.
The beginning, the very beginning.
Yeah,
We're at like the end where we fucking have defeated all of the primals and now it's just fucking politics.
Yeah, I thought that was fine. I didn't mind it. It reminded me of the good seasons of Game of Thrones.
I mean, the thing about Game of Thrones, though, is like you said with World of Warcraft, like they try and do these complex characters, and they fail. But it's really nice when they just go back to evil guy, good guy, is so blatantly like normal, skull on chest. But Final Fantasy, it does like Game of Thrones, but really simplistic characters. It seems like evil. Like one guy was like, I'm an evil guy and I'm gonna abuse these people, and it's just so bland. It's like, bro, this character is like, what the fuck?
Which is the evil guy?
There was some random guy. We're at a part, maybe you remember, where he's a merchant, and it's all of the what are they called? The fucking people that are trying to move there. Yeah. Very beginning. I don't fucking know.
And Alda.
He got shot by an arrow. He died right after.
Yes.
But it made you feel better because he's like, my evil plan is finally coming to fruition. It's like, no one fucking says that.
What do you mean?
My evil plan, just so you know I'm bad. It's like, what the fuck?
Okay, I can get, Alegi is a bad dude.
Yeah, whatever the fuck.
Well, he's the Lala. He's the Lala. Of course.
That's crazy.
Well, I played the game.
That's crazy.
You have insane memory. I've noticed. You remember
played the game, yeah.
everything.
Now, I will say, the game is fun. The story is not bad. There's just some moments where I'm like, and also,
Evan's Ward is a lot better.
the little people are fucking annoying.
They get worse.
Lalafels?
Yes, they're so stupid. They are so clearly little kids. Even their emotes are like little kid tantrums. But like, this person is in power and runs people's lives. But clearly a child, even through their emotes.
Yep.
It's fucking annoying. They even sound like a kid. There are hundreds of you. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like, that is a child. They act like it.
Well,
They started crying like
The best part, right, is so there's like 3 different big factions in like the first part of Final Fantasy. And there's like the Crystal Mommy Flower Girls, there's the Pirate Simps, and then there's basically a bunch of like big, hairy, muscly men. Yeah. But the leader of all the big, hairy, muscly men is this little like Lalafell. Those are the tiny ones. And it's this girl. And whenever she wants to talk to everybody, the second in command guy literally holds his arm out like this, and she stands on it like a fucking parrot.
Yes.
And she's giving an address to the entire city.
That actually is cool.
It was so funny.
I was told those two fuck.
What?
I don't think so.
I don't know. I'm told there is some serious thought process behind it that say that those two fuck.
You know who actually fucks? Yeah. The people who leave comments on the Apple Podcast reviews. You seen those, Emmy?
Yeah, it helps us out a lot. So I actually have one of them here. From,
You guys are on Apple Podcast?
Yeah, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube. I think those are our 3.
Yep. Twitter, TikTok.
That's right.
That's
Dang,
right.
so you're telling me I could put you on my Spotify and listen to you when I go on a walk?
Yep. You can download it ahead of time before it even comes out. Like, you can set it to auto download. It helps us out a lot. So this is from Ace Mendy on Apple Podcasts, 5-star review. Actually, a start quote listenable question mark end quote podcast, 5 stars. Laughs throughout the podcast. Help me get through work. Can't wait for more. Thanks, Ace.
Sick.
We
What a guy.
appreciate that.
Great.
Nice.
Thank you very much for that, Ace.
So you could listen to the podcast while you're leveling in Final Fantasy?
Yep.
Theoretically,
All of
yes.
those be little fucking kids?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh my God, no way.
And you can like, comment, and subscribe and hit the bell for all notifications at the same time while you're at it.
Imagine that.
Because if you're already here, you might as well.
Yep. Yeah, Soda, thanks for coming on and being part of the show, being our first guest.
I was the first guest. I hope I didn't fuck everything up. I feel like we talked about
This was great. This is the longest I think we've ever recorded.
Oh, yeah, it's been quite a while. Did you have fun?
I did.
Okay.
Some good convos, talked about some good stuff. A lot of stupid shit, but
Yeah.
that's the fun part, I guess.
Yeah, that's usually about how all of them go. So, yeah. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Remember to follow us on Apple, Spotify, YouTube, wherever, Twitter. You know what it is.
TikTok.
But, oh, yeah, TikTok. I forgot about that. Make sure to follow the TikTok.
We didn't talk about TikTok.
And
So many fucking things.
I know.
You'll have to
back on
come
again
back
sometime.
sometime, yeah.
Yeah, you have to come back. Exactly. There you go.
I had to uninstall. I'm sorry. I'll stop.
He was getting addicted.
Save it for the next
Literally on the outro. By the way.
Fuck all these kids and their TikTok.
Ain't no shit. All right. Well, guys, listen. Thank you very much for watching. We really appreciate it. And we will see you all in the next one. Peace.
Bye. I don't know why I did that.
That's cute.
I thought it was cute.
I don't know where the...
Then you turn and you look at a little glimmer that I